not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas, don't care if y'all fuck with me. All up on the nigga page, tryna keep up with me. All in private talking down, but they know what's up with me. In my presence, show respect before that shit get ugly. I had some pussy niggas I had to cut off. What it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man K3.
And it's me, Mocha Banks.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
Where we get money and wash our ass. That clap wasn't there.
I can't really do the clap.
I almost knocked the microphone off.
Yeah, I can't do the clap because I'm holding the mic today.
Oh, okay. It's cool. I'm glad you told me.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't want to reprimand you. I know. You see? Don't play with that girl.
Okay.
She's not one of them.
Okay.
Paid N Bazed.
What inspired those?
The podcast. It's real for the shit.
You know,
Podcast
it's so
theme
funny. You know, somebody else had tagged us too in their nails that was PNB associated. And a lot of other girls been hitting me up saying they gonna do it. So it's really like nail wars.
You lying. They've been hitting you up saying them nails is ugly.
Who is
Let me see
that?
yours. Yeah. These are really nice.
Put him in the camera.
Yeah.
Mocha stepping today, y'all. Hair look nice.
For real.
Outfit
You
crazy.
look like a Harajuku Barbie.
Heels is on point.
I think it's just because I like really stray away from those like poster girl fits, which is this like the net fits. I don't like them,
Yeah.
but like because I'm like everybody wears them. But then when I go and try it on, I'm like, bro, that shit eat. And I just be like, I get it.
Can the camera pick up the shoes out?
Right. Let's get some shoe cam.
Yeah. Show the
Put it up.
shoes.
You guys just
Yeah,
love
show the
showing me
shoes.
off.
Yeah.
You know you a bad bitch. Ain't nothing sure. I want to sit like K3 today. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it.
Like, okay.
And then
Ooh, how you
gotta
do this shit?
gotta
This
do
shit
shake.
uncomfortable.
gotta
Yeah,
do
I be
the shake.
shaking my
Yeah. No, I'm not sitting like
Ray Campbell.
that's not meant for big people. Yeah, y'all. First solo in a while.
Definitely.
We're all
Yeah.
together on the couch.
Mocha like when we all sit next to each other, y'all.
Yeah, she said we had to sit next to her.
Yeah.
She been feeling very territorial over us lately, so
Same.
We're her work husbands.
work husbands.
We're like a poly relationship.
No, when we was at the Jamaican restaurant last Sunday after we finished filming, when the lady was asking like who was all together, I was finna be like, we both are husbands. I was like, Mocha would love that shit. Mocha would have been like,
Yeah, these are my bows. These are my guys.
because you already said you wanted two husbands. You said
I
you
don't
felt
say-
like
I feel
you
like I
could
can pull it off. Like I'm a raw bitch. I can pull out two husbands.
Would you hit them? You have to have some authority.
Would I hit them? No, but I'll punish them in like other
So
ways.
like,
if you're not acting right, this one go get pussy for a month and you not.
oh, damn. I was just finna say like, would it make business easier if we just marry you? But if you do that, it ain't
I'm
gonna work.
taking all y'all money. Let me stop.
See, this is why we can't beat these allegations.
No, for real, because y'all really feeding into them.
Wait, so we was married. Who sleep in the bed? Who's got to sleep on the couch?
Ideally, we would have like a California king bed. Everybody sleeps together.
Who you
Isn't that
cuddling
how
with?
poly relationships?
Who you cuddling with?
Can you not?
It's gonna get hot over there.
But it's gonna get cold over there.
It's warm
It just
over there.
depends. Like you got to switch seasons, you know. Because in a poly relationship, like really speaking, like I feel like everything should be equal. Like if I was to really have two husbands, I would treat them equally.
Okay, so you get invited to a wedding. You can only bring one of us.
They're gonna have to like. You guys gotta have like a competition.
Like what?
This is hypothetical speaking, y'all.
Yeah.
This is like if I was really
So
in a
who the
poly
fuck did you
relationship.
take into the wedding?
Why?
Why is it so hard? Like,
Who's more aesthetically pleasing?
Like, what we doing?
What are y'all trying to do to me right now? Like, I can't answer that. Oh, who would you take to your wedding out of me and K3?
What?
This is not a
It's not a. Why would you
You have to say that.
You know, like, who would you take to the wedding?
Get that one out.
I'll probably take K3.
Okay. I mean, makes sense.
Whoa, that was crazy.
It makes sense.
Let me chill. They finna start reading.
I never really thought about it. No, let's talk about it. Because I never really thought about it. Like, and I would definitely feel some type of way. Like, you got to lay with me here. And like, because you going to have to put your leg. Like, I like for my woman to like, put her leg on me like when we sleep.
It's
Okay. But then what if the other husband like, no, she got to sleep with me?
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
what I'm saying.
can box it out.
That's not going to work. Yeah, it's just not going to work.
Having two husbands not gonna work. You're gonna have to find two wimps.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what it has to be. It has to be like two really green ass, soft ass niggas that have no backbone.
Because when it's time for bed and you don't put your booty on me, you put your booty on him.
Oh yeah, nah.
I feel played.
Yeah,
Going
that's some problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that give one person pussy for a month and not the other
It's
person
crazy.
is so diabolical.
It's crazy. I'm gonna be setting him up. I'm gonna make him do something you don't like.
They call the bad bitches to come show me, make a fake page of a bad bitch and let him respond.
I'm
Oh
setting him
my
up.
god, that is
Like, he ain't put the toilet seat down again. You gonna keep dealing with that?
No, okay, but let's really get serious. Like, I feel like polygamy or polyamorous relationships like should be more normal because everybody be cheating anyway. Niggas be trying to fuck with multiple bitches anyway. So
Yeah, but that I feel like it's with men. Yeah, with men having multiple women.
I don't see how I can work with I don't see how I can work with two dudes and the woman actually respect both of them.
Right.
yeah, because I feel like she doesn't respect both of them. I don't know, but there's relationships out there like that.
I ain't never had no pussy good enough that made me feel like,
I ain't never had no pussy bad enough for sharing, let alone good enough for sharing.
Like, hey, you can't manipulate me like that. You know what I'm saying? I might let you swing on my mama.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I don't think I would be closed off to it. Like, one man and like another, like another.
Would you want them to have different features or look alike?
No, I'm not saying like I wouldn't. Okay, me personally, I wouldn't really do two husbands in real life. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of dick. Like I just can't do it. But I'm saying like a man and like he got another person who wants multiple women. Like I thought about it. Like in certain situations, like could I do it? I feel like
you could.
Yeah.
I feel like you would, but you're very competitive. So
I'm gonna have to be the top.
You would have to be there first, and then you pick the girl.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You'd have to.
She can't come in because she
can't ask me to come because like I'm gonna take over. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would definitely do it. Like I'm not saying
you would make the girl like give you head while you standing up and shit.
No, she'll be the one like putting the other girls in the corner and shit when they act up.
Yeah, you gonna get head standing up from the girl.
You got to be the main one.
So yeah, I really have main character syndrome.
Yeah,
is that what
for
y'all
sure.
saying?
For sure.
No, you just are. You like any other woman. You just
Yeah.
you like
It's
to
a
be the main
hierarchy.
one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So
hierarchy.
it's not gonna work. Like, cause I have to be the main one if I'm in a that type of relationship. So it gotta be like a girl who's okay with being number two.
We recently did another podcast, y'all, and they asked us what we're gonna add co-hosts. So how you feel about us adding a female co-host?
I mean, honestly, what's the point right now? Like, y'all gonna make it. I'm just really being real. Like
But
right now,
a lot of times,
probably in the future.
yeah, but a lot of times we have a lot of like male guests. You know what I'm saying? So you be outnumbered in that way. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right, is this y'all way of breaking to me?
no, I'm just asking.
Yes,
We just talking about.
now welcome in. Come on, baby.
Come on down.
Mocha be in this bitch. Come on, bitch.
Oh, really? This how y'all do me?
About this bitch. I am the motion.
I'm gonna kill this hoe.
The way y'all paint me out to be is crazy.
Yeah.
Mocha, you are overprotective of us.
Yes.
A territorial.
Same thing.
Y'all are mine.
You
Like,
know,
this is mine.
but like
this is
you're,
ours.
but you like you really be like jealous of us. I mean, not of us, but you be jealous about us. Like, you don't like us bringing over like other bitches up. Like, that's not your thing.
Look at the way y'all making it seem. But okay, like
it's not like in a bad way though.
It's just like this is our Trinity. Like, this is our sacredness. Like, why y'all be trying to let other people in? Do y'all? Okay, how about this? Let me start bringing other niggas in. Talk about some. Oh, he should be.
You have your way.
You be having your way. You be with everybody. You be hanging out.
You is so friendly.
Yeah, so like we finna start acting like you.
So y'all feel some type of way when I be
We finna start, yeah. We finna
start beating them niggas up. She be here, there, and everywhere.
But y'all try to have people.
We finna start sending niggas your way.
Y'all try to have people infiltrate the pod. Like, they be thinking they can make pod decisions.
Who we doing that?
Put a name on it.
Wait, Mo. When I ever did something like that? When you? It be me?
Me? Who said that?
Anyways.
So
what you worried about is one of us getting too tender and a woman coming up and fucking the shit up.
Yeah, cause I'm the first lady of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that made me sound bad.
But you are.
You
the first lady.
I make.
You the president.
Yeah.
I ain't never let nobody come and move their weight around and boss nothing.
But everybody that fuck with y'all be wanting to be on some Paid N Bazed shit. Like, oh, we part of the game.
Because
no,
we
you're
Paid
not.
N Bazed.
We are Paid N Bazed. Y'all can be Paid N Bazed like fans.
But we the face of it though. But we need the support though.
Right.
Okay.
What about all the motherfuckers who Mocha fans?
Right.
Them niggas don't be PNB fans. They be Mocha fans.
They don't think they can make.
They don't even talk to us. They come straight to you. They do. They come straight to you. I want to come on the podcast.
They don't think that they can make decisions, but
they really don't acknowledge
they think
y'all.
You make all the decisions though.
True. Okay, they don't acknowledge y'all at all. At least y'all bitches be acknowledging me.
That's because we make you a priority to be acknowledged.
Why are you making me feel bad?
Let's address. I don't have bitches.
They bitches be acknowledging me. Oh, look at this. Yeah, but anyway, the niggas that be trying to come apart, they don't acknowledge.
Well, that's because we make sure they know that you a staple in our life and you gonna be here.
But sometimes they acknowledge y'all when they like, oh,
when they hate
you fucking with one of them
when they the dirty mackin'.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have those. What are you talking about?
Oh God. Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Anyways, next question, because they're gonna think like something's going on here, y'all.
All right, so let's do this.
There is. Let me chill.
Y'all know what time it is.
Let me stop. But
I ain't wearing this shit for nothing.
Yeah. This is my sister, y'all. They love it. Who phone? Who's big bro?
It's my brother.
Oh.
His graduation's coming up.
I was about to say, look, another nigga.
It's your big bro, but his graduation coming up.
Yeah, because we're going to Chicago, me and my baby.
Oh,
shout out to bro. He's graduating college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, black man.
Shout out to him.
But yeah.
All right, let's get into the show. I thought it was one of them niggas. I want to come to the pod.
They know not to call me during pod hours. I be having them niggas in check. I swear.
But hold on, let's talk about some of the we only 12 minutes in. Let's talk about some of the shit that we've been doing since the last solo. It's been a little minute. So
it's been a long time.
So let's catch up.
Yeah. So Mo, you've been what this is. This would be episode 36. Mm-hmm. So you officially been with the pod for 24 episodes.
Damn, for real?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it was 12 episodes before I came?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You was, but remember you was playing. You was already a part of the pod, but we was like slowly bringing you in. Remember? Mm-hmm. So yeah, but like when we officially announced you was on episode 12.
Oh, okay.
So how are you liking being on the podcast and podcasting and everything like that? How are you liking it?
You said this is episode 24.
This would be your 24th episode officially on the pod.
Yeah, so 24 doesn't sound like a big number, but it's a big deal because like we only feel a certain amount of times. So it's like I've been here for months, you know, and this is like the most consistent thing I've ever done in my life. So when it comes to the podcast, like this is like my baby. Like it's kind of developed to be my baby. It's something that I'm actively working at like all the time. Like this is practice for me. You know, every time we come here, I'm excited to do it. And like I said, I've never been this consistent, not in a job, nothing else. So
I want to commend you on your growth. Like sometimes I go back and look at the old podcast and like where you came from and how you doing now. Like you're doing an amazing job. We're proud of you. Like so, we're so glad to have you.
If you can say like, what's some things? Well, How do you look at podcasting now as opposed when you like first started? Like, how did your approach change?
Okay, so when I first started, I felt like it was this uniform thing. Like everything I said had to make sense. Like I had to monitor everything I said. So if you go back to the old episodes, you would see I was like really closed off. Like because I was scared. I had fear in front of me. Like what is the world going to think? Like what are people going to say about me? So now that I'm realizing like podcast is a real community. Like not calling people our fans who tune in, but like these people are like an extension of us, like our, brand who are watching. So it's like they want to know the real you. So now it's more like I'm just, just going to be me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I'm not as scared. So taking that fear away has changed a lot from when I first came into it.
Okay.
It's more natural. Like podcasting is like just people want to feel like you're relatable. They want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, that they can connect with you.
Authenticity.
So, yeah.
And a lot of times they're watching you because you're saying the things that a lot of people think but don't have the courage to say. So it's like you speak for them or they fuck with you because it's like, damn, Mocha just said whatever. I be thinking that same shit, but I would never say that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like just being authentically yourself and not giving a fuck what a hater gotta say.
Yeah. Someone just told me that like today they were like it was my hairstylist and she was just like, girl, it takes a lot to get on camera and to like let people into your life. Like it takes a lot. Like people be trying to figure stuff out and piece things together, but like you're putting it on display for them. So
people are
this takes
judgmental.
authentic people, like especially to get on here and just be yourself. Like this is not no script, no movie. I'm not playing any role. Like I'm just being me.
I told one of my homeboys who was trying to get into content creating, I said, depending on the content like you're trying to produce, a lot of times these days you kind of have to have no shame, like because I'm not saying like do things that go against your moral code, but you can't be like, oh, I said this, I said that, like because you'll always want to go back and edit shit and do. You just gotta go with it. You just gotta vibe, unless you just say some real shot out shit. But even then, we still be rolling. You know what I'm saying? So.
Sorry.
Yeah, but no, I just kind of wanted to see how you was feeling. Well, like have the people see how
I was gonna say, what about you, K3?
Yeah, how do you feel?
June will make a year. We've been doing this. You came in the early stages. So how you feeling?
I guess this is a good time to tell y'all. But nah, it's definitely fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn a lot about yourself from doing this. And like you said, the consistency part, because that's the main thing. When me and V sat down, that was the number one thing we talked about in the beginning. Like we have to be consistent, like because people don't realize all the work that go into this shit. So like being consistent. I've learned that with that, you can really build some shit from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Even when you ain't reaping the benefits off the ripper, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really build some shit from the ground up. Like, I'm proud of what we are done accomplished by doing this shit just in this short amount of time, and I'm excited about where it can go. I believe in us, and I wouldn't want to do this shit with nobody else but y'all.
100. That's exactly how I feel. I think, like, this was the perfect trio. I love y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on my nerves sometime. But
why y'all trying to get on stall?
Yeah.
Like,
Mocha feel it.
Oh my God. I love y'all for real.
I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. I feel like, we butt heads, we argue. We was just on the phone with each other for 3 hours the other night, going back and forth about ideas, visions, goals.
I'd be like, don't get off the phone.
Like yeah.
They go, somebody calling me. I got a girl calling me.
What are you doing?
Who's that bitch?
I only talk to one person. You know who you are, babe.
All 5 of them?
Cute. Don't need no hateration holler.
Jesus Christ.
I be hating on him.
You just a hater.
I told you
I
told you I found my wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
What her name start with?
Oh my God.
I might be a annoying little sister in real life.
Oh, you is funny.
Yes, you going? You good? You good?
But no, I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. Like when I think I like y'all have. I can't even say like this is what I envisioned because I didn't know where it was gonna go. But y'all have like brought this shit to the next level, to a level that I didn't imagine. You know what I'm saying? I think like Keith has like a lot of background knowledge about podcasting and stuff that we definitely needed. And just like, honestly, I couldn't see like having nobody like come in other than Keith when he came in, because it's like the way we just get each other, we get each other's humor and things like that, where we both know how to speak and meme and shit. Like everybody just don't understand that. It's just like a natural whatever. And then with you coming in and just balancing us out and the way you get us and stuff, and we all into God and encourage each other and things like that, I just think it's the perfect trio. And you know, we only been doing it June to make a year, but I'm proud of where we've come and where we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And also too, I want y'all, the audience, to know like everybody does want to start a podcast, and I encourage everybody to do what your heart tells you to desire, but don't think it's easy. Don't think this shit is glitz and glam and we just sit on the couch and do this shit. There's a lot of shit that goes into this behind the scenes, from production, shout out Amp, RAOP, you know what I'm saying, to producing your videos, your content, putting things out, and staying consistent. Sometimes it's hard to stay consistent because you'll see somebody else do what you're doing. They might jump up where you envision yourself to be by now.
But you ain't keep it going.
Yeah, that don't mean you get discouraged and stop. You got to keep going. So if you know this ain't something you passionate about, I'm going to be honest, you're not finna jump out the gate making no money. You got to put in money. Like
put in work,
yeah,
sleepless nights, showing up be the biggest thing. We dropped our first episode July 14th, by the way.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? That's 2023.
Right after my birthday, the day after my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys gave me flowers and a card for my birthday. Yeah. So I was really right from the beginning. Saying I seen the vision, I seen how raw y'all was. I'm really proud of y'all, and I mean. You know.
Well, now that we hear, now that we hear, who idea do you think that was?
Oh my God!
I already knew that.
I didn't know you.
I didn't fucking know you.
But I'm not gonna lie. You know what I think is like so smart, that really real, what real me in and what reals people in, like, because like, I mean, we can all acknowledge, like, not trying to bring skin tone into it, but you are a beautiful dark-skinned woman. It was the name Mocha. I was like, Mocha? That's I don't know, it just sound like
Mocha Banks.
Yeah, like that's raw. Like that's just Mocha. Like I want to know her. Like who the fuck is Mocha? Like, yeah. So I think you chose like a great stage name. Like, that's gonna reel people in. No. I mean, like.
No, but like it came
not
on a fly. It really came on a fly, like just the skin color thing, and it's important to me because it's like this is like my brand, like Mocha Banks is my baby, like that's who I am, you know what I'm saying, and how I want to present myself to the world.
Mocha just sounds
that's based on skin tone.
Yeah, like a pretty soft, subtle,
chocolate,
seductive woman, like. Mocha,
yeah. He's about Mocha.
Why did everyone sing it too? Like
I don't know. It's raw.
Mocha.
Yeah. But I think we just needed to take people behind the curtain. I want to make sure we always do that on our solos and like let them up to date what we've been doing or whatever.
Yeah, be getting emotional. Like I really care about y'all like a lot.
But you know, like we've been behind the scenes secretly. You know, like we all like living like real life and shit, and we all
life be life,
and we all put a lot into this shit. We all got a lot riding on this shit. So like it's only right. Like we.
Did he show you my fraud letter?
No. What?
My fraud letter.
Oh, hush.
Like, wait, what?
I'll tell you after.
Nah, bro.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, no. But just like it's
Mocha, oh my God.
It's me trying to talk through that shit.
People got real life. That's what I was hitting.
Yeah, but no, like we all like, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been talking about a lot of shit. We all got a lot of ideas where we want to take this shit. So it's like, you know, we ain't really had the opportunity in a long time to just sit and talk about how far we come and just give each other our flowers and show each other love. Because at the end of the day, we all love each other.
Yeah, nah, for real. We all going places, man.
Whoa, such a
Yeah.
she finna.
I
cry.
Yeah, nah.
You cry.
I can't cry. But Jay-Z said, I can't see you coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. Good dude, you know you love me like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together
On the block since free lunch. We should have been together having 4 seasons brunch.
You wanna know something funny? My dad left that on our answering machine 45 times when my mom filed for divorce.
That ain't it, but that song is like a super asshole, like half apology ass song.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's get into the show though, man.
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
get
it.
into it. Okay, so we're gonna get into what it is, what it ain't. What the hell? Yeah, I'm so goofy.
But Chad Mocha, she like her heart is filled.
Oh my.
Stop exposing.
Look at the top.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, what it is, what it ain't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little unprepared today. Let me get my stuff pulled up. So, what it is, what it ain't. Y'all know how it goes. For our new viewers, basically, we just talk about some current events, and we're just going to talk about whether that's what it is or what it ain't. So, first, we're going to talk about the Amanda Seales interview with Shannon Sharp. Did y'all watch it?
Yes, I've definitely seen clips. I did not finish the whole thing, but
Yeah, I saw clips.
So basically, in the interview, she dived into some things about her being problematic in the industry and having a bad rep for that. And she also said that her time on Insecure wasn't the smoothest, and she felt like Issa Rae wasn't a girl's girl and did not defend her. She also bashed some other people and just talked about her experiences. Her and Shannon Sharp did go head up in some of the conversation about racism and whether he felt like certain things were a prejudice or racism, or whether it was just her taking it out of context.
And to which, not to cut you off, bro, and to which I felt like was necessary, because as soon as you, from the moment, that bit was like 2.5 hours, from the moment that bitch start, from the moment where that bitch end, she the victim in every scenario. She ain't never do nothing, such and such, ain't like her for no reason. This person like her for no reason.
So is that what it is, what it ain't? It sounds like you said that's not what it is.
I'm saying that's what it ain't. Like,
Yeah.
because it become a point to where everywhere you go, this is your reputation. It gotta be you. But like, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be you. And you keep getting opportunities. People keep reaching out, extending their hand. You know what I'm saying? But Amanda Seales is very smart. You know what I'm saying? But she's also done show herself to be not so favorable, bro. Like, you're not that likable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she got that light skinned women syndrome, to where the first thing you think when people don't like you is because you light skinned and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that kind of show you how to give it up. I'm gonna say that's what it ain't though. But the interview was good. But shout out to Shannon Sharp too for like challenging her on that shit.
I'm in agreement with you, to a certain extent. I'm gonna go with that's what it ain't too, because like after watching the interview, I'm in agreement. Like, it's a red flag for me when it's like it's never nobody else.
Yeah, like it could have been I could have.
It's never you. It's always somebody else. That's like a red flag for me. But I also know that I do like Amanda Seales. I think she's a great advocate for the black people. You know what I'm saying? The way she advocates for us and things like that, our rights, and speaks up. And I think I've always felt like she makes people uncomfortable because she does always bring up uncomfortable conversations regarding race and inequalities. Yeah. And we do need more of that. But I also feel like there's a time and a place for everything. And also, it's like, I think it's just her disposition, like, of not knowing how to turn it off and turn it on. Yeah. And somebody like her would call that, like, tap dancing. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, are we looking at it wrong? Like,
I don't think that you can you can't have it both ways. You can't be the person who always wants to bring up the uncomfortable conversations, the person who always want to address shit, but you also want to be the person that's liked by everybody. You can't have both. And then on top of that, let's keep it 1K. Another thing that hurt her perception is the shit with the what's his name, Myra Monroe, the nigga that she like lied on, like the sexual assault or harassment shit that she lied about.
Oh, the guy from Insecure. Or
No. He was like a football player turned doctor or some shit.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Okay, I got.
Yeah. So like she basically lied, like had a situation where she lied on a nigga, and it was. But it made it seem like is that she lied because the nigga wasn't like accepting her advances type shit.
Nah, it definitely gave me super shout out vibes.
Oh, definitely gives super shout out vibes. Her pussy definitely good.
Yeah, like you talking about you're on the spectrum. And then you do a follow-up video after the interview and say that you've never been diagnosed by a doctor to be on the spectrum. You just self-diagnosed yourself.
With autism is crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was seeing clips, and it was like not even that interesting to me. But I can highlight, like, I felt like when she was trying to talk about her experiences, it felt like he was trying to invalidate them a lot of the
Because after 3 hours, damn, bitch.
I will say
it was just like dang, like she can't get it off her chest.
I'm not gonna speak too much on that because it's actually gonna come back up with the tweet of the day. So I'm not gonna speak too much on Shannon Sharp, but I will say I would have liked to see her that type of interview with somebody else because. I fought with Uncle Shannon. I fought with Uncle Shannon.
He wasn't the one to have that type of conversation with her.
Yeah, she should have went on Angela Rye podcast or something. But
with somebody who can keep up with her.
Yeah, but also though, like she need to go on somebody for her sake. She need to go on somebody's platform who not gonna challenge her.
Yeah,
because when Shannon did challenge her, I ain't seen nothing wrong with what he was saying. Because of if it was that just one-off situation, but this whole podcast, what were you promoting?
See, I feel like she should go on somebody who can challenge her, but somebody who can really challenge her.
Yeah,
because
but she shouldn't.
She looked like she was running circles around him.
Just in that one conversation though, but like when you watch the whole shit, it's like. All she's talking about is instances where, because this person didn't like me because of this situation. And when you know how when you talking to a girl, bro, you talking to a bitch and she telling you how she fall out with everybody.
Her exes and everybody the problem.
And everybody the problem. It's never
like,
her.
The problem.
And then, but when you listen to her talk, okay, for instance, right, it was one situation where we had somebody on the podcast. We all know who I'm talking about. We had somebody on the podcast and they described a scenario, and then when we heard the scenario, we was like. You was wrong in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that yeah. That's something where we that's like sometimes when you hear people talk for a long time, like okay, like everybody always the problem. So then now she like, and I was subject to racism because he like, I mean, you was not. Like come on, like come on, like what we doing? Like, like you know what I'm saying? And then she got an attitude about it too, like don't question me.
And it was like you came in with like this kind of nasty disposition, like I don't hug, I don't whatever, and then at the end, finally, you like, okay, you can get a hug. You had to earn that from me.
Yeah, nice nasty like, ass light skin whole shit.
Yeah,
It's giving
this one. Okay, we need to talk about your allegations, but
say you don't like black women.
No. I was gonna say a lady. Shout out to her. She had commented in my DMs and was like, "Yeah, so I'm watching your podcast." This is like our first conversation. She was like, "I'm watching your podcast." She jumped out of the blue. It was like, and I'm gonna look past the light skin and mixed women slander type shit. And I was like, well, they was just saying that I don't like black women because I don't support tricking.
Somebody came back. It got bad to be this on our face. He don't like black women. I'm like, huh? We got to go on a campaign to clean you up, man.
I'm straight.
He got that. He like black women.
My bitches are vouch for me.
Yeah. Oh Lord. They finna be like, look at him calling black women bitches. When we talking about those white women.
Yeah, I would say these black bitches are vouch.
Oh my.
Mocha, you gonna let me say that? Look at that. Let me say something, Mocha. Check them niggas.
I don't feel like you dislike black women. That's probably why I'm just letting you have
I only talk to black women. Well, I only date black women. I'll
There's a lot of
anybody.
Perceptions
except for white women.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of perceptions people can paint about us that we just laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even the running joke, like I'm really like a teddy bear. I never put my hands on a woman, but like that's just a joke we run with. What? Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Because somebody recently told me they feel like I hit women for real. I'm like,
I can't see you hitting women, but I can see how people can perceive that from the podcast.
It's a running joke. Like, I'm like, but yeah, so it sounds like we're all saying that's what it ain't. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, people be coming up to me like, "Oh, are you a trick? Do you prostitute?" I mean, because of the shit I be saying on here, but it's like they're gonna have perceptions. Like, who cares?
Okay. So, next.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
So like, Jesus.
It was. Really, I'll take
Like,
it.
how much? Oh yeah.
You a trick? You must be watching the podcast.
You sound like pussy because I had a couple dollars.
Yeah, nah, we don't want no trick as a co-star.
That's gonna get out.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna get out.
Yeah, and that's my thing. For everybody who be saying that, like, bro, I'm on TV all the time. Like, I'm sure there would be like,
Yeah, we would know.
it wouldn't be
now.
smart.
We would know by now. Then next thing you know, they say we pimping you out. Okay, so is this what it is or what it ain't? President Biden signed a massive foreign aid package after months of delay amid Republican opposition. The $95 billion measure includes assistance to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So it is, and this also what he signed too as well. The bills that he signed on that same day also is going to get TikTok banned at the end of the year because of a privacy breach. So
Because it's a China company.
Yeah, is this what it is or what it ain't?
That's what it ain't, man.
Right.
Joe Biden.
So
I can't eat. And you got the power to change that, Joe. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that, Joe.
Yeah, like Flint still don't have fucking clean water
Yeah,
since
focus on everybody
2014.
else.
You're $95 billion to fund wars overseas, and we don't have, and Flint, Michigan don't have clean water.
Fuck Flint, Michigan,
Oh
nigga.
my
I
God.
just I just had to check my account to buy my son the ice cream sandwich. Fuck nigga, fuck.
Yeah, no.
Flint, Michigan.
The
dog.
whole like America
Nah,
is
I'm just
struggling.
playing.
Like for real, like the whole. No, we clipping that up.
Yeah. I'm trying to clean it up, nigga.
The whole America is struggling. Like, why are we sending all this money over there? Like, why?
No, for real, like it just don't make sense. But it's a running thing. They do this all the time, so it's like it's not really a shocker to me. So if you're saying what it ain't, it's what it ain't. I don't trust nothing. These
And
crackers
banning
do.
TikTok.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we get information. It's really conspiracy. They don't want us to know things.
You sound
That's
like you
what
know
it is.
more in depth about it. What
I was just gonna say like it is what it ain't because personally, but like they do have to like help these countries win these wars because like they beefing with our ops, like the Ukraine beefing with Russia, Israel is like we, you know, America do business with them, and then Taiwan they got war against China, and TikTok is a Chinese company, and they using that shit to steal like all our information and feed our children with fucked up shit. So it is like it do make sense, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like fuck off.
But does war really make sense? Like, it's really the elites just fighting each other. So it's like we keep funding these wars, and it's never gonna stop.
Yeah, that's what
and
it's
this
always
is why they hate America. Because we funding these wars, or we like the big bullies of the West.
That's what it is, bro. It just be like that. It was a Rome, it was a Greece, it was a Egypt, and it's America, bro. Somebody got to be on top.
You know the economy fucked up when people selling food stamps right now. They don't sell it at 50%.
That shit ain't 50 cents no
Like,
more. That
you
shit
got-
75 cents on the dollar now.
For real, like you on 300 where you gotta pay 200. Like it's not 150 no more.
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's
so
like-
crazy. It's just like
Fuck.
all these wars and shit be over things that really rich people fighting about: oil, diamonds, resources, power, like shit that don't even, you know, really we couldn't even think of day to day. So it's just like, I don't know. It just sucks. It really, like the world need to just rise up and be like overthrow these fucking governments, but. I don't know how much structure that would be because niggas be niggering. So
Yeah.
it's just
Like Tupac said, bro, they got money for wars but can't feed the poor.
yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah.
That
Well,
shit is
that was bleak. Let's get to the next one.
I mean, right? 'Cause I'm just
ass.
like,
Jesus Christ.
you think back to me picking them.
No, that was funny.
It's,
That was funny. Okay, so we're going to get into tweet of the day. So tweet of the day. I hope I pronounced his @name right. It looks like the Rick Louis or the Rick Lewis. I don't know. One of those. Each one teach one people. So he said on Twitter, Shannon Sharp be a little out of his depth for some of these interviews. And with the follow-up tweet, he proceeded to say, especially with the new Amanda Seales interview, not everyone needs a mic and cue cards, with a sad face.
I seen that.
Is that what it is or what it ain't?
That's what it ain't, bro. We podcasters, so I'm gonna stand up for the podcast niggas. Bro, where's your show? Where the fuck do you do? Because everybody want to talk about what people don't need, but okay, what?
I am.
Yeah, what the fuck do you do, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you may do something, but like at the end of the day, bro, like she decided to sit with him. Amanda Seales, like Shannon Sharp didn't need no fucking Amanda Seales interview, bro. Like he's the bigger draw. So she could have went and sat somewhere else. So maybe she should have targeted her marketing a little bit better.
I think I'm gonna agree with K3. Like I feel like a lot of people have opinions and a lot of people look from the outside and say, oh, what could have been said? What's better? Like a lot of people
Fuck is you
talking
talking about,
so
nigga?
take the mic from that dumbass bitch. That's what y'all. I'm seeing the TikTok comments.
Yep. Oh, we was hoping you didn't see it.
Anyway,
Okay.
the point of a podcast is to invoke conversation. Not everybody talks at an intellectual level. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I had to understand. You can't just see how a person talk and assume they're like dumb or something.
Yeah.
Like I've had to like, you know, kind of like understand the person, but like they saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just don't sound like it was. I don't know.
I agree with y'all. I do think I hate the term take mics away from black people. I feel like anytime black people build up something for themselves or platforms, it's like a crab in a bucket mentality where we want to tear each other down. Like why wouldn't we be able to content create? Other cultures are doing it, other races are doing it. Why every time black people do something, other black people have something to say? It's just like when you see these artists, they'll be on top and then they do one wrong thing, or somebody popular decides to hate them and now it's a cancel culture thing and then they hate them. So I think that's what it ain't. Now I can say I'm in agreement a little bit because I do like constructive criticism. Although some opinions are like assholes, everybody have them, but sometimes there is a need for constructive criticism. The only criticism I would say, I fuck with Shannon Sharp, and I love how he's built up an empire with his podcast. He has one of the biggest podcasts now. But I do think if you're going to step into the journalism world, there are certain areas you have to be careful in. Like, there's no reason why you should have a guest on your show and you're guessing if her mom was white and if she married a white man. You're incorrect.
Yeah, and
like,
you should be prepared.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
You are right as far as I say this. I agree with the statement up until he said taking away something, take the shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it go past to where like, okay, you trying to be funny.
Right.
But Shannon Sharp do be out of his depth a little bit. Like just like in the Cat Williams episode when we came and talked about it. Like he couldn't Joe Rogan was, remember I told you I said Joe Rogan is a better, like that interview was better because he's somebody who can understand a lot of things that Cat can talk about, and not just understand but be able to have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? It go a long way. We talk about it all the time with the podcast and shit. It go a long way to know a little about a lot of shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being somebody who knows a lot about a little. You know what I'm saying? So like he was kind of out of his realm a little bit to where like we was talking about with Amanda Seales, like she can kind of talk circles around him if she wanted to or whatever, and kind of like play how she did.
But as far as taking platforms from black people, I'm not in agreement with that.
Shut your cool ass up.
Yeah, because at this point he's building.
And get at me on Twitter, nigga.
Let me chill. He's building. He's like opening doors for people like us who are trying to get to that level.
Facts.
So it's like having a Shannon Sharp who didn't go to school for it, who doesn't articulate themselves the best and things like that, but is still a part of the culture and has built up millions of followers and millions of subscribers in less than a year, I believe, off that new podcast. How long has he had Club Shay Shay? Not that long, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, but he had it for a little while. It just changed. It just shifted. Yeah. He been doing it though.
But just seeing like where he's come from, like doing what he was doing with Skip Bayless to where he's at now, he's opening doors for a lot of people like us who are trying to be on the up and up. So let's not take his mic. But so that's what it is, what it ain't for the week.
Boring stuff out the way. Let's get to the topics.
Now you be saying you want to talk when you want to talk about coal mining and shit.
Not today.
Not today. Let's get to the shits, man. Little topic roulette going on.
Yeah, topic roulette.
You know, shit.
I like how we all acting like the topics on the cards. No,
Not that you
man.
just put it out there because you could have just.
I don't give a fuck. We real on here.
Let's get to it. So, who want to start off?
I'll start off. So I just been seeing this debate on Twitter recently, because I believe a famous blogger. Y'all familiar with Funky Dineva?
Yeah.
The dude. Oh, you
Not
tripping.
by the name.
You're tripping.
Oh.
Tom said that. Yeah, him. He's been controversial. Like,
Yeah, Funky Dineva.
yeah,
Like,
I remember he is a man who's a part of the community, the gay community, and
that nigga said a part of the community.
and he say some shout out shit.
Niggas don't know
sometimes.
what to say.
Yeah, nah, I be trying to make sure I don't offend nobody because y'all know we love everybody.
Yeah.
But he's like, I remember years ago he got canceled because he said something about Blue Ivy's looks.
Yeah.
And you know Jay-Z and Beyonce don't play behind the scenes.
Another coon.
Yeah, and so he said something about that. But recently he's going viral because he
Curious
basically
coon.
said he's basically saying men playing video games, a grown man playing video games is childish, and he wouldn't deal with anybody like that. And women who deal with men who play video games and then have to deal with childish men, it's like they deserve to be dealing with what they dealing with because the signs were there that men are childish. So my topic is men playing video games childish?
This is a really good one.
Is gay niggas speaking on children appearances? What is that? What is that called?
Yeah, nah. But to set that aside from let's set aside the messenger and let's focus on the message. For real. Because I feel like this
Y'all
is
trying to turn this bitch up a notch or what? No,
I feel like it's a good topic because
is.
like I personally don't play video games. Never really been into it. Even when I was young, like the only system I had was a PS3, and I just never been into it. But I have to be honest, like I don't have a father who played video games, and also like I don't watch sports. My dad didn't watch sports, so I feel like some people just grew up differently. Sometimes, like I'm not gonna say it's full out childish, but I have had homeboys who like the game, like their life is the game, and I'd be like, I don't really have understanding for it, but I'm not gonna say it's childish. But me personally, it just doesn't pique my interest.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I have a mixed opinion because how can we call something childish? Like at the end of the day, we're all children. Like we're just grown up children.
God's
And
children.
I say that because like I do things that people would probably consider childish. Like I love watching like anime shows, and like you get the same thing. Like people saying it's childish, but
yeah.
it's what entertained me.
Ain't nothing
and
childish about anime. That shit just people don't be knowing the fuck.
It be down there titties and all type of shit.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
kind of
that shit really not for kids.
right?
Yeah.
But you know, like just people speaking on things from the outside. Like I've heard people say it's childish for me to watch anime. So like when it comes to playing video games, I feel like do what entertains you, but it's always like if you're doing too much of something,
Right.
that's when
You need
it goes bad.
moderation.
So
Moderation.
like I'm not gonna be the type to tell my man like, oh, you're not a man for playing the game. But it's like, nigga, if you just own the game and it's business that needs to be handled, now
You're
you're
not
being
making no money,
childish.
you're
You're not
not-
making no
yeah.
sense. Because I've had that issue. Like I've definitely been with men who like stay on the game and it's like they're focused, and it can become an issue. It does become an issue. But like I said, it's just a mindset thing because there are also men out here who handle business and play the game for like entertainment.
I agree.
It's definitely a hobby. Like I used to be a nigga that played the game. I used to play like 2K a lot and shit like that. But when I'm single, I play the game more. But I think the older you get, it kind of just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Then like especially now, like a lot of the way the gaming is set up now, it's a lot of. Once I had to like pay to play, it kind of took it out from me. Like as far as like playing online and shit and all that type of shit. But it's a hobby like anything else. Like. I don't think like watching baddies is the most productive shit neither, but a bitch gonna watch that every week. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like tomato. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like this only like I feel like this conversation only comes up in relation to somebody being selfish.
Yeah.
So like like if a nigga just playing the game and he minding his business, it's not childish.
Yeah.
But if you feel like he should be spending time with you instead of playing the game, now it's a problem. So
Right.
if it's not a problem if he by himself, it shouldn't be a problem if he's with you unless it's in moderation and it's affecting what y'all can do with each other.
Yeah.
But it's all about balance. Like you said, it is niggas out here who just be game freaks And that shit is unattractive at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like if anything, if a nigga sat up and smoked weed all day, he'd be sat up and drunk all day, if he did anything all day, if it's like not in moderation, yeah. So,
yeah, and I want to hit on the moderation thing, like, and probably where they're getting the childish topic, like, when you're younger, like, you could sit and, like, I would binge watch Vampire Diaries or Pretty Little Liars or Grey's Anatomy. Like, even, so I guess with maturity, like, you just realize that other things should have priority. Yeah. So you would rarely ever catch me, like, binging a show. Mm-hmm. Like, I just recently started watching a show, but, like, it's in moderation. It's like, an hour a day or something. I don't know. I don't time it, but I just know I don't watch TV a lot. Yeah. Because I have other shit to do.
Right. I did notice the busier my life gets, like, even since, like, I'm just now catching up on BMF, Raising Kanan and shit, because, like, it's like everything be the pod and this and that. Like, niggas don't have time to just sit and watch TV. Because it's like, shit, we got to watch our shit. We got to get edits. We got to get clips, this, that. So I definitely agree. Like, I agree with both of y'all. Like I said, just because I personally never been into it, I'm not gonna say somebody is childish because that's what they enjoy to do. But, like, now if you just sitting there, you're not working, you're not doing nothing productive. Like, one thing
are you stupid or you dumb?
Is one thing I have learned is, like, idle time is a devil's playground. So, like, when you have idle time, you do have to fit productive things into that, because if you don't, shit, somebody who would just say, "Oh, you childish for being on the game all day," would be sitting on the couch just scroll on their phone.
All day.
So it's like
in the mess. All that
you
shit.
gotta have balance. So I think it's a good topic. I wouldn't say it's childish. I just think it depends on what situation we're talking about. But, bro, you niggas watching this and be on that game, you turn on the game before you even brush your teeth. You got the J in your mouth. You screaming just all day in that girl living room.
Your mama a hoe.
You're not working.
I fucked your mama, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
to a 12-year-old.
We not talking to you, nigga. You childish.
Yes, like, and then there has been times where, like, I've been with a person and they're playing the game and it's like, you want affection as a woman or as a couple or whatever.
Get off that game and give me some dick.
Yeah.
She's like, you want affection.
See, that's because y'all don't know what to do.
Nah, for real though. But as a woman though, if you feel like you can't get your man off the game, you lazy, bitch. Go get that nigga some head and he'll get off the game. Mm-hmm. You ain't never tried that, huh?
That's for real.
No, get the fuck off the game.
No, come over here and get.
But I would see why you wouldn't want to do that. A lot of niggas just be sitting there stank all day on the game.
Stink on the game.
No, be for real. I don't vote. Nobody stink.
Nah, that won't. But
well, here go Mo.
Oh, you want to talk about Mama? You want to talk about?
All right, let's get to the next one.
No, I have to care. I've never fought with no stank niggas.
Nah, Mocha don't fuck with stank niggas.
I don't fuck with stank because I have a problem.
You be there?
Nah.
I'm just saying.
I knew it. Cuck shit.
I'm just saying, but I really don't fuck with, like, that would be the big that's the thing.
You never had a nigga who was a little musty.
Okay, no stank nigga. Like, probably, like, I've had niggas, like, come back from football practice or something, like, you need to get in the shower, come back from the gym, of course. But I've never had a nigga that just don't want to wash his ass. So, like, if they stink, I'm sure they're gonna make sure they clean themselves.
But you done been around some stank niggas.
I have been around some stank niggas, like, niggas that I ain't fucking. But yeah, some niggas be stank. Some niggas don't take their goals out for nothing. Your goals is not permanent. Like, take them out. Breath be stank as fuck. Like, I don't get it. And how do you bitches be fucking stank niggas? Like,
all right, let's get to the next.
I was about to say, hold on, because now I ain't got my goals in today. She ain't throwing shots at me.
No, I'm
talking all in her face.
I'm definitely not talking about you because you take your goals out, you brush your teeth, but there are some dirty ass.
I did oil peeling this morning.
The coconut oil pulling? Yeah, I like it.
It was cool. It was. I like it. All right, what's the next topic?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
And I got me one of them cloths, like with the gloves I was saying. Yeah. I got a cloth. That shit stretch.
On your back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Clean that big back.
I got a hair beginner relationship because I like the shower with my lady and like know that my back is getting clean thoroughly every time.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, no, showering is not romantic unless
it's not.
You
like,
a big nigga though.
I don't like fucking in the shower. Like,
not fucking in the shower. But I done been in a relationship where like we done took a shower with each other every day. Like we always took our showers.
Ain't that much love in the world.
That is very clingy.
Yeah.
We done took all our showers.
That
together.
should be every once in the blue moon. Like we drunk, we finna fuck. Let's hop in the shower. We clean. Because even in the shower,
Come here,
like,
baby. Let me wash your
like
butt. Let me
even
rub my
okay.
fingers
First of
through your
all,
hair.
like fucking in the shower is like somebody gotta get wet. Cause
And then it's like the water.
Yeah.
The water does something.
It fuck
to
up the
coochie
pussy, yeah.
It does. Yeah, it makes it like more.
But
freshy.
that's why she gotta be. That's why as a man you gotta take on the water and let her like be out the water a little bit.
and then because
Cause that little splash do
let's be
something
real,
too.
we ain't all there yet. We ain't got no celebrity tubs and showers and shit. So,
Like it's little. You in there.
My shower was kind of long though, cause it was a long shower, so it kind of.
then when y'all clean, it's like y'all both gotta go to the corner because y'all gotta really get up in that bitch.
Yeah, no.
But usually I'll clean. Somebody got to
She
clean
back there
first.
shaving. I'm in
Yeah,
there
whoever
washing.
in the back get to clean first, and then you got to switch, do the rinse off, then switch,
I'm
get
not trying
out.
to shave in front of my. Like,
I'm trying to keep her in the shower. I keep putting my soap on her. I don't want her to get out before me.
No, it's definitely romantic, but it's not nothing I do every day. That's
And
crazy.
then like I feel like for me the shower is like where I like make music and like have
Yeah,
my peace of mind.
peace
So
of
like
mind.
I need my time because in the shower I'm trying to rap, make lyrics. Like I don't need you to hear
She
me
be in
sound
that bed.
goofy.
It's smoking pants, bitch. What you think, bitch?
Wait. What is this a topic?
No, that wasn't the topic.
Oh, where that came from?
I don't know. Who said that?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about dirty niggas in showers.
Oh, because you wanted to clean up the dirty nigga shit. Okay, yeah. That's where that came from.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the next one. You want to go more, or you want me to go?
You can go.
All right. Let's make this quick, y'all. Mm-hmm. What? Wait, did you want to do this? Because I was.
Oh no, you can go ahead.
Okay. What time period would you go back to, if any, or like go to, if any, not back? Just what time period would you go to?
I can go first.
As a black woman, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. Go ahead.
Because I think I put that topic in there. I'm gonna be honest. I would probably go to the 70s, and I say the 70s because like
So you can fuck raw.
yeah, that number one. No, that ain't number
before
one.
AIDS.
Yeah. 80s was like AIDS and the crack.
Pre-AIDS.
That's why I feel like because I feel like the 60s is still like a lot of racism. That's when they eradicated like a lot of like the black activists from Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers and shit like that. So the 70s was when they went into like this peaceful, jive turkey type big
They still
hair.
spraying niggas with water hoses.
Yeah,
in the
nah,
70s.
most definitely, but you had to put yourself in those situations.
Not really. Because if you really want me to get into activist mode, there were a lot of situations.
No,
in the 70s where-
but you had to be out there marching to get sprayed with hoses in the 70s.
So
yes.
you ain't marching?
When was Emmett Till killed?
In the
55.
50s,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He started the civil rights movement. Yeah, history.
Yeah.
Story, right?
Let's get off that.
But nah, the 70s was like, I feel like that was the perfect time. Like, my mom was born in the 70s. She was born in 1970. That's why I'm saying that, like, just from even her experiences, I would have wanted to been up north because it's different up north. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the 70s, they partied a lot. You could do cocaine, like, and not be judged about it. That's crazy. I don't do coke, y'all.
That pure shit.
Like, imagine, like,
Hey, what
you and that
Perico?
bitch, you just did a bump and Square Biz come on.
But that shit went out yet.
It wasn't? Oh, that was the 80s? Okay, let me think of something. I can't think of something from the 70s. But all in all, like, yeah, nigga would have, you calling niggas job turkeys. It was just seemed like a fun ass time.
It did seem like a fun time. I be trying to fuck with like
time did you say?
Pam Grier or
The
something.
70s, yeah. Maybe later 70s, like 75.
Okay, I personally would say the 90s.
The 90s.
Me personally, because I feel like the 90s was a fun time. I know it was a lot of bullshit. Like, this is when drugs and AIDS and all that other shit. But, like, for hip-hop and black culture, the 90s was a very pivotal moment. So
R&B too.
I just, like, the aesthetic, like, just being back in the day, like, people didn't have phones, like, access to, like, technology like they do now. So people was more, like, it was more community.
You
Like,
would've
had
fit in,
parties,
too.
You had block parties.
She got that 90s pretty.
I knew I would have had,
And
like,
they ain't had that type of ass in the 90s.
Nah, yeah, that.
I would
they
have
would've
had like 4 or 5
fight you.
kids. I just know I would have been pregnant as fuck all the time.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Because the niggas were so swaggy and cute. Like, the niggas back then was so fine. Like,
They don't make women like that no more either. Like them natural
Everybody
raps and
was,
shit.
I
Natural
mean, they
blood.
do. People just don't be. That's just not the style no more.
and then people was natural back then. So, like, I would have been like a staple fine in the 90s. Like, nowadays, you got all these bitches with BBLs, like, just eating the girls up. Like, let's just be real. But like,
Not really. Them
90s,
hoes
like,
don't be hitting in person. Backs be wide in person. Yeah.
But the Nia Longs, Lisa Bonet's, like
Nia Long for sure.
yeah.
Lisa Bonet fuck white man.
I was about to say, y'all see it. She light skinned. It's always something with the light skin. Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray, that's one of the ones. Yeah. Shout out to Lisa Ray. Jesus Christ.
I already know he finna take it way low.
No. If it was me, I don't know. Like I feel like y'all not thinking big enough. If it was me, I'll go back to slavery.
Oh hell no.
Like yeah, I'll go back to slavery. I'm gonna have a Draco, and I'm freeing everybody. Nigga, and muskets don't like little muskets and shit wasn't gonna do nothing with no Drake.
How would you have a Draco?
Cause I take it with me.
Okay, so you're saying like if we can take things back.
Like if I can go to any time, I can take shit with me.
You can take something with you.
I
We time traveling.
like that. I didn't know.
Yeah, y'all talking about I'm gonna go to Freaknik. No. I'm going to Alabama in 1832 and I'm wetting motherfuckers up.
Wait, no, I want to steal your answer.
Yeah, y'all can come with. Y'all can
Let
come
me
with.
tell y'all why that's gonna backfire on y'all. Because them motherfuckers was so conditioned that even if you go to freedom, they still somebody gonna turn against you.
Ain't no slaves without no masters. I ain't saying that I'm trying to help them niggas through the Underground Railroad. I'm going free them niggas with force. So
with one Draco, you finna take out all these slave masters.
I mean,
bro, they didn't have automatic weapons. Them niggas
you know how
fired
many
once.
slave masters it was?
But they're not all together. It's not a slave master army.
All right,
them
that
niggas,
Turner.
them niggas in their own little cribs, in their own little cul-de-sac.
Y'all do
now
that.
I'm thinking about taking things from here back to the future. I would be on that.
I'll be the illest nigga
So
I'll be the illest nigga in
I'm
the
not
1800s.
going nowhere where it was hot, where motherfuckers didn't take regular baths, where I gotta eat hog maws and motherfucking chicken feet. Fuck that
But
shit.
hold on, one more. Like I would either go to slavery or I'm gonna go to ancient Egypt. So I could just see
I
what
like
was
that
actually
one.
going on.
No, I would do
Yeah,
ancient.
because there's so many mysteries. I want to know what's going on. Let's go to Machu Picchu or some shit
I
like
feel like
that.
you fit in there.
Easter Egg Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit.
Nah, I like that. Ancient Egypt, yeah.
Or the future.
She would go. She would want to be like one of the
I'm gonna be like the queen
Cleopatra.
or something. Yeah, I'm gonna be seducing like
You know,
I
you had the
believe-
men
yeah.
all down.
and I'm gonna be like the most powerful.
Oh yeah, I could go to Egypt with a Drake too. Take that bitch over.
You know, never mind.
Because you know, eventually the white people got it. Greece and them had took that shit over. Because Cleopatra was white.
But you know, in the
I don't think so.
She was.
I think
she was
black.
Greek.
I thought she was Egyptian.
She was like Alexander the Great, like related to Alexander the Great or some shit. She was Greek.
If anything,
Because
she was
Greece
most
had
likely
took over
Greek.
Egypt, so she was Egyptian, but not like native Egyptian.
okay, so do y'all feel like the Egyptians were black?
Yes.
Yeah, those
The ancient
niggas.
Egyptians are black.
That's how I feel too. That's why.
Yeah.
But
It's just now they don't look like that. So
But
they
it
were
went
like
through-
they don't even agree with us that they were used to be
but
black.
y'all know, like,
Well, Egyptians now not black though. That's why.
Yeah.
y'all know in the Bible, like, God didn't fuck with Egyptians because they idolized their own gods and like.
Yeah, he was
idolized
hating. He
kings
was
and
hating and
stuff.
shit.
Oh no, that's why he. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about it too much. I ain't gonna lie, I regret a lot of these tattoos. Cause I'm like, because this is like Egyptian theme, and I was like, oh damn.
I don't regret it. I feel like that's ancient information. And like I get what you're saying. 'Cause you're
No, I feel like these are my war wounds. Like,
But like at the same time though, it's like Christianity wasn't around when that shit was taking place. So how was God mad at them niggas?
yeah. They were here before.
because it's beyond Christian. Well, Christianity does go back to like.
Because wasn't nobody
AD.
Christian before
But
before Jesus.
no, it was just called it wasn't called Christianity, but you had like the Roman Catholics, you had like different churches. That's why it's like 7 churches in the Bible. It just wasn't called Christianity. But the belief systems, if you look at like a lot of the beliefs and the stories
all
about the
the same.
pharaohs and stuff, it kind of go hand in hand.
Osiris
with the
got
Bible.
the same story as Jesus Christ, and they born on the same day.
Yeah, that's why I say like even like Muslims with Allah and like these. If you look at a lot of the stories, it kind of go hand in hand. That's why I think if you just believe in one of them, like you good.
Yeah, I said on the pod before. I feel like religion is a tree. I mean, God is a tree, and whatever religion and all the religions is like a root.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whichever one, like as long as you like bleed into the
Have
same
the-
tree,
yeah, have the spirit
like
in you.
you'll be all right.
Because I'm just like, okay, like I don't like Christians I'm Christian, but I don't like Christians who try to say like, oh, they don't believe in Jesus, like they're going to hell. But I'm like, okay, they was born into believing in the Buddha. My God, I just don't feel like would just send somebody to hell because of what they were born
that never
into.
made sense to me. Like as a kid, I would say like, okay, so if people aren't Christian, they're going to hell. Do you know how many other people there is? Does that mean all of China's going to hell? Like that makes no sense. And then honestly, like I feel like I gravitate more towards like African spirituality, like the ancient African religions, like over Christianity. Like if you want to be real.
But one of the ancient
stemmed from them. Like,
I was going to say one of the ancient religions from there, like believe it or not, a lot of Africans are Christian. If you really look into it, a lot.
Yeah, because like the oldest artifacts, the oldest like stories and shit is from Ethiopia. That's where like the oldest Christianity stories are from, like derived from.
So a lot of that shit go hand in hand. But
let's keep moving.
Okay. So mine is I've been watching Love Is Blind. Do y'all feel why are you laughing? Do y'all feel like love is really blind? Like, could you be in the pod? Could you love a person that you've never seen before?
Fuck no.
No, like,
because it's not just love. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no. I've watched like a few episodes of that. Not this new season, but I've watched. Well, I did watch one episode of the new season, and like, I just be like, because some of the people on there are really good looking people. So I'd be like, what's the desperation? Like, why did you feel the need to
It's
come
a
on
level
here?
of shout out, and this is like people who like get on dating apps. It's like all those people be a little bit off.
I'm about to try dating apps. Why did you say that? Because I'm about to try some dating apps.
No, please. But it's just something that it's a theory that I had shot to V earlier this week, and I was telling him like, you can always tell people off where you feel like they possibly could have been in the military before. That's a good way to. That's a good way to like gauge if people are off. Like, and in those scenarios, most of the time they be having that little. It's something in their eyes that's missing. You know what I'm saying? Like all those people be on them shows. But no, I feel like love isn't blind. Like, cause not especially with that experiment, because of course like they got to be engaged before they can see each other, and it's like I don't want to do that. But then also like, imagine. You do the whole process. You emotionally fall in love with somebody, and then you meet her, and she ain't got no ass.
Like Jimmy.
Yeah,
I was about to say. I think that's what happened with the black couple.
No. She had a lot of ass,
but he
She
wasn't
had ass,
physically
but I don't think he was
attracted to her.
Like, let's really talk about it. Okay, so
I seen some clips.
he was physically attracted to her for sure. It was damn near.
I
don't think he was.
And
that
not
was
the
his
face.
type.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
and I'm
so.
not saying her face is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman.
She not. No, I was gonna say like she's not.
never beating these out.
I was gonna say she's not the baddest, but like she's pretty.
Yeah,
like
she's
she's not ugly. But because a
yeah.
lot of people were saying that she was ugly, her hair did look a little off.
Your hair and lashes, AD.
Yeah, but it be like that sometimes. But yeah,
She's beautiful. She's a
they
beautiful
definitely
girl.
had a physical attraction, but I don't think it was. This is what I expect my wife to look like. It's a difference between a girl who I would talk to, a girl I would fuck, and the girl that I envision to be my wife.
So
the way they
let's
look.
talk about it. Okay, mind you, let me answer the question. I don't believe love is blind. That process is like 6 weeks. I can't marry somebody in 6 weeks. Like, I don't trust that shit.
And you gotta give me some
Like,
pussy before we get married.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, me, like, I had to vet you out for a few years because I've learned, like, people will put on facades and facades and facades, and I'm just not
Switch
trusting
up on you.
anymore.
Yeah.
But, and marriage is going to be a process for me because it's a one-time thing. Like, if we get married, baby, you're dying with me. Like, I don't believe in divorce.
Is that a promise?
It's a promise. So,
Is that a threat?
Yeah,
okay,
it
but
sounds
that's a claim.
very threatening.
That's a Clay and AD. I feel like, why do you feel like that? Like, oh, it wasn't his wife. Like, AD, okay, yeah, I have an idea. Like, she was like a beautiful girl. She would be a beautiful wife to somebody. But I feel like for him, he just like, she wasn't enough for him. I mean, because in front of us, it's like, yeah, she is.
I don't think that's true. And I feel like Clay got a bad rap on this season. Specifically because Clay said along the way, the whole time he was being like verbally like communicative about what his experience is and why he was hesitant. You know what I'm saying? He said that in his he doesn't want to be in a marriage to where like he wants what the women heard was, oh, I don't want to cheat on you. But what he was saying was like, I grew up to where I watched my dad cheat on my mom, and I don't want to be in a situation to where I made a commitment to somebody, but I still have other desires to fuck other people and do all these other things and put you in this scenario. Like he just he wanted.
So why would you come on the show?
He wanted to be sure exactly.
But that's my thing.
Why would you come on the show?
That was an excuse and that was a cop out.
But he never watched the show.
You wouldn't come on the show knowing that you're gonna potentially marry somebody. And that was a cop out of, yeah, I'm a cheat because I'm not the most attracted to you.
That's how okay, so I'm not giving. I like Clay. I think he's a very like. I'm not gonna say he's a horrible person. Like I really think he's an intelligent person. Like he's very, a very good person. But in this situation, like he just wasn't forthcoming, and he's like, "Oh, I love AD." He's still saying, "I love AD." She's like, "I don't think you loved her, nigga. I don't even think you was attracted to her."
I think he did though, but I think I think that he was interested in her and he liked her. They had great chemistry, and they lifestyles kind of match whatever. But it came out after the show. It didn't make it on TV, but AD had some shit that she had baggage that she needed to clear up and shit that she never took care of. That she got like a sugar daddy funding her lifestyle.
Okay, because the whole time she was like, I work in the nightlife. I'm like, bro, you a stripper, bitch. Like,
yeah, like
I heard that.
She was a bottle girl.
And that could turn a man off for real.
Yeah, and especially when he got all his shit together and he very successful doing all this things. So it's like, and then also he was very forthcoming with her, and let's be real. AD said multiple times that she the type of bitch that want to change a nigga. And that made her like Clay more because Clay seemed like he wasn't ready. And the first thing she said was he changed for me. He was willing to do this for me. So it was an ego thing for her too. She wanted to take the nigga that was a project.
A lot of people invested into the narrative that like he was the problem and she wasn't. So it's like,
I feel like they both were because at the same sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm just saying. But it was. I feel like that's why he had to come out with what K3 just said about her having a sugar daddy and stuff. Because
no, he didn't even say nothing. His homeboys did because they was tired of because she was doing interviews and it made him look bad.
She was built.
His homeboys came out and exposed.
So you see what
her.
I mean? She was feeding into this narrative.
She was feeding into
a lot of America was reposting him like he ain't shit.
And he really did not do he was not the worst nigga on that show by far. And he really didn't do anything to her. He just knew and he wanted to date her afterwards and see if they can but he said I'm not ready, and that's a big commitment. And let's be real, the shit is a 6-week process and they get married. So no, I like you and I fuck with you and I still want to date you, but for her it was like, well, if you don't make this commitment here, then we're not gonna continue to date. And now he the asshole for that, but he still wanted to date the girl.
Because it was embarrassing. Like, let's really be real. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, you do this. First off, I can't go on that show because that's embarrassing.
But you gotta realize,
I'm just going for money. And
I was about to say, a lot of people are just going on those type of shows just to get known. Look, he doing interviews now. He was just on Poor Minds.
He said he started off with 2,500 followers. This man has over 255,000.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of them, it's just like that show. The prison show, when they date people Love at the Lockup, Monique and Derek, and how they got famous, off of that and shit like that. And now Monique, she be working. I think they broke up and stuff, but a lot of those shows, they kind of just do it for clout and influence, just to get their name out there. So, and
I feel like AD, she became just more so set on how to just be the perfect wife. Okay, and it's crazy because I watched the Poor Minds interview and they hit on something when you're too good, that shit is boring, and I agree. I don't want a person who's just so straight and narrow, so good, so wants to be perfect. Come with some bullshit, make it a little exciting. So why is that immature?
So no, because us as me and B say this shit every time on episode. Yeah, we talk about this shit on every episode. How the women who are quote unquote good women be that shit be a little
super shout out,
it be a little boring.
Yeah. It's
and it be hella judgmental.
Yeah, and it's me because I know people have a perception of me as well. So I know ain't no man coming oh, she's a good girl or whatever. But I feel it's more fun over here.
Yeah. It's more so about people don't want to feel judged and want to feel like they can relate to their partner, and people who ain't really been through these experiences be really judgmental or can't really see you eye to eye. And it's a certain level of say me and you talking, right, and I know everything about you, you know everything about me, and we both got a pass. I feel like it bring a certain middle ground, and then it's
it's a certain respect.
Yeah,
you feel me, you done been through some shit just like me.
Yeah. And if you can love me knowing that I done been through all this shit, that'd be real.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people come in lying and stuff because they'll be dealing with somebody who they feel like
They
is
can't be
better than
themselves.
them, or they can't be themselves. So now they feel like they gotta lie and build up a facade.
God.
Yeah.
But
Especially-
that doesn't make an excuse for lying.
Facts.
You shouldn't do it. But it makes me have more understanding on why I've dealt with women, and then come to find out they was putting on the whole time because they felt like I had all my shit together and they couldn't keep up.
And then as a man, I feel like you kind of gotta pick and choose. I ain't gonna say lie, but as a man, you kind of gotta pick and choose the woman that you reveal yourself to, because a lot of, as men dating women, like, you know, bro, it don't be a lot of understanding, especially with the raw hoes. Like, it don't be a lot of like wiggle room or whatever. So you kind of, you know, the women that you can be real with and admit. Because I don't know why girls like that, like, they didn't know bitch exist before I met you. But then when you catch a real one who know, like, oh yeah, I used to be outside and everything like that, it's something that you can bond over a little bit.
Which is so funny because they don't want no man who can't get women. But
yeah,
they
but don't want to
you.
hear about no bitch.
No, I kind of, you gotta come to me a little bruised up, like you done did some shit. I'm just saying because I feel like me, like if you guys know, like listen to my music, like I feel like I'm the kind of person that's been a little broken. So
Mocha Mocha like a little.
I can fix you.
A little.
No, I
a
don't want
little.
to fix you. I just want you to be able to relate with me.
Yeah.
Okay, Russian roulette. So,
Wait. But no, the AD in that situation, it just reminded me so much of me and Dane. I said the name. You can bleep that out. But it just reminded me.
Man, fuck that nigga.
It's like she was trying to be like so perfect because she thought he was so perfect, but turns out he has a lot of bullshit. And then honestly, like she's raw as fuck. Like she got like over 800,000 followers from this shit. Like she like quadrupled.
That's because her ass fat.
And she can, but I'm saying potentially, he was talking about financial issues. She could potentially be making more money. Than you. Like very quickly.
Well, yeah. If I played the victim and went on a press tour, like I was the
I'm just
victim,
saying,
I would.
like it was inauthentic because I can recognize it too because she was just trying to be so perfect that it made you like not even
So,
real,
but at what point is why him? Okay, so let's put it like this, right? Her projections on him made him the bad guy, but her pretending to be somebody that she wasn't and trick him and be somebody who he would want to marry, that's not bad.
No, I'm saying both of them. Like, I was saying why. Like it was like inauthentic on her too.
So why nobody is talking about how AD wasn't being her true self in this experiment and just trying to secure this
I think
nigga?
people are talking about like I just even heard on her lines where they kind of mentioned like she was just trying to be too good.
Yeah, you think they would have said that if Clay wasn't there though?
I don't know. Because I seen it too.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
It was kind of cringy. Like I know watching it, she's like,
Goody two shoes. She built a whole.
But like, even with her, like for her, it seemed like their whole relationship seemed like it was very physical, like based off the physical. It was very sexual.
Yeah, fat
the
ass.
whole time, no, both of them though, like you could tell they both was physically
she was like,
attracted.
oh, he's so fine.
Yeah, when they first seen each other, like they damn near was finna fuck when they first seen each other. Like every time, like that's what it was. So it was a lot of like for her, he was the perfect nigga on paper. You know what I'm saying?
She was just a good fuck.
And then for him, it's like she bad. You know what I'm saying? There could be other stuff. And as a man, we don't like you not being financially set. Don't really matter to us that much.
When she
You know what I'm
kept saying
saying?
that, I'm like, bro, you really just didn't like her because really, if she was the one that you wanted,
I
you
do
would
feel like he
didn't-
was copping out. Some
But he
areas.
didn't say that though. He didn't say that until his friend put it out there. But it was after AD went on that little press run and was like letting him take a lot of lumps that he probably didn't deserve. And his homebro was like, "Let's be real. Let's talk about a lot of this shit that the cameras didn't show because you letting him get dragged." When whole time that nigga approached Clay too, the sugar daddy, was like, "Stop fucking with AD."
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't. So you see how women that have all
show me this.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. You see how women that have all this
That's
shit
crazy.
going on,
But I knew
in
from
the
the
public,
beginning
you
she-
looking bad.
They be
she was
like,
'cause
so.
she was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dance to a cheerleader. I dealt with.
Are you gonna
I'm
fund my
like,
life?
Yeah.
Are you gonna fund my life so he can fund my
Yeah,
life?
exactly.
Yeah, type shit. But let's go to the next one.
All right,
Let's
next
get one
one.
more.
I was okay. So I had this one.
Or we can do a speed round.
Yeah, speed round. So, is having a deadbeat mom worse than having a deadbeat dad?
Deadbeat mom. I think having a deadbeat mom is way worse.
I agree.
Because you just expect, even because it's kind of you heard the saying like daddy's maybe mama's baby.
Yeah.
Everybody always
Mama's baby,
even
daddy's
if the
baby.
DNA is confirmed.
Right.
Men always have like this option to be there or not be there, and that's just facts. Like it's like a mom, you are like once you have a baby, it's just set in standard that you should be there for your child. So men are more affected when, or women too. Like kids are more affected when their mom isn't there. Like I've met kids who like my mom pretty much like left me on a step when I was a baby. Like they're fucked up forever because like I was in you. You were supposed to be there for me.
I could say you had something to say. What you was gonna say?
I think it's definitely worse to have a deadbeat mom. A deadbeat parent in itself is hard to deal with regardless, but the mom, it's like, it's a certain level of, how can I say this? If my mama don't love me, who gonna love me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like having a mom, it would definitely be hard to struggle with. Coming from somebody who, like, my dad wasn't around when I was a kid, like, that was hard enough. So I can only imagine, like, if my mom, I can only imagine what my relationship with women would be like. You know what I'm saying? Because the other way around, I've always been able to have, like, great relationship with women, like, whether it be platonic, family, bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, I always, so like, I feel like that's because I was raised by a woman, so I consider women differently. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't have that in my life and I ain't have no woman I can, like, really love in that unconditional way, as an example, how would a nigga really even look at women? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely agree. I feel like, especially in our community and our culture, it has been popularized, like, mama's baby, papa's maybe. So it's kind of one of those things,
like a Fantasia song.
Something
like Jennings would say.
Nah, for real. You never heard that term?
Yeah, I heard that before. Yeah.
Nah, but it's one of those things where it definitely, like, hurts you when your pops ain't around, but it's like something that we've kind of, like, built up the muscle of not letting it affect us like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yawned.
So
Mocha.
I'm sorry, I thought it was something wrong with you.
Nah, Mocha just wrote, are you crying?
I know, no,
I had just yawned. Oh, nah.
This shit getting personal. But
Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the bed.
I'm like, are you crying? Like,
Nah,
Yeah.
I had just yawned.
Nah, but basically, like, you know, we kind of used to, like, our dads being in and out of our lives and shit. But it's like, yo, mom, that's who carried you for 9 months. Like, that was, like, mom's supposed to be loving and affectionate.
Yeah, I hear
like,
them Africans back there. They speed this shit up.
Yeah, I'm like, why? You know, it feels like, why wouldn't you want me? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, out of everybody, why wouldn't you want me? And it's just like, I think we just kind of know, like, a mom is supposed to be a nurturer. She's supposed to take her people in. That's not even just, that's outside of culture. That's in species. Like, mama bears and shit like that. So it's like, damn, you ain't want me. So I think, and what I tend to see is people who were abandoned by their mom be having a lot more trauma.
yes.
Yeah, nah, people
So
don't about
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah.
So we all agree on that.
Yeah, I definitely I don't know. I ain't never really thought about it like that. But I could just imagine, like, me not having my dad affected me in, like, the small, like, ways that I wouldn't think about until I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, right? You know, my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, I'm a junior, you know what I'm saying? I didn't name, but my dad wasn't around when I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Until I got older. So it's like, I was a junior. I had my dad name, but I ain't had no relationship with my dad. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I got older, I didn't name my son after me because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? But only because I wanted to I had to prove it to myself as a father first, like, that I deserved that. So I didn't, like, kind of burden my child with the same shit I struggled with growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can only imagine, like, yo mama, you know what I'm saying? Like, in what ways that'll kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. Damn. I think that's how a lot of people feel in the system too, who was like giving, like, they parents gave over the rights, like, and then foster care and stuff. It's like,
Make you feel
damn,
like
why she ain't want
worthless
me?
a little bit.
Yeah. But a lot of times it's situations that you don't know about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
sometimes,
mama might have been fucked up.
yeah, mama probably out there on that. She need to leave that dope alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Type shit.
it probably was bad. So, and God would do things for a certain reason. Or, like, I know a lot of people who was raised by big mama. They wasn't raised by their mama.
I be thinking, like, girls with mommy issues be worse off than girls with daddy issues, like, in certain scenarios. You know?
Hell yeah.
Like,
And what's that about? Why so many girls, like, got mommy issues, like, always go head up with their mamas?
Because
I think it's
women
more
are
the
haters.
mothers. Yeah, it'd be more so with the mothers, because it's like,
women that hate on their own daughter.
Yeah,
Women are
that's
haters.
true. Guiding your
That's
child,
true.
you want to be combative with them or like stoop to their level and stuff like that. Like,
And some girls be disrespectful too. Like some of the little girls, they grow up seeing their mama do certain shit, and then they turn into their mama. So now they going head up. So you got a disrespectful teenage daughter, and you got a shout out ass mama, and it's just like war.
I didn't know there were like really girls who grew up with that, like their mom calling them bitches and stuff.
Fighting.
Like no,
You
girls
little
who
bitch.
grew up without their mom calling them. I didn't know that existed.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, bro, my whole life my mom called me bitches. So I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, that man.
You know your mom like to sing hits. Though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Nah, but no, that's
Them
definitely.
niggas bitches too. Not just you.
I can agree to that because I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I did grow up in a household where like my mom and my sister were very combative and bumped heads a lot, and it was really bad and it affected me. Like I didn't realize how it affected me until I got older. So I kind of thought it was normal to see young girls and their moms go up head up against each other, and it's not normal. It's not. But it happens way more often than you think.
But I learned that when I had a daughter. Like, my goal is to like guide and protect her and show her the right way. So it's like I'm never like I feel like I can never get that angry to where I'm doing this with my daughter. So I don't be understanding how.
Yeah, you better not. We catch you calling her a bitch. We beating your ass.
Yeah, that's my little, that's my little homie
Yeah,
right there.
that's the homie.
That's my little homie. Yeah, and that is something like in the black community, like we really got to work on that. Like calling your daughters out of their names, fighting them and stuff like that. And young girls don't disrespect your mom either. Like try to listen to what she's saying. But the ones with super shout out moms, you know what I'm saying? Just know like it's not gonna last forever. You're gonna be out of there soon. You're gonna be 18. But the best thing is to not fuel the fire.
That's not even a good mindset either. I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but it's like even like you're gonna be 18 soon. That's why them girls like who trying to just get away from the fucking house, like they turn out how they do, and it's like not the best way a lot of times.
But
because you
what
don't even
else
have
is
that
there to do?
guidance because I know it's like you're running away. That's why moms be better fucking moms. Like
Yeah. No, it definitely starts with the parent. I put more blame on the
it
parent.
starts with the parent, and
Yeah.
I always say this, like, because I have a lot of sisters too, and like even when my mom's like, "Oh, your little sister doing this and that," I'm like, "Okay, but what are you doing?" Like, it starts with you, like.
And dads too, you know what I'm saying? Because it's some dads out here who be having smoke with their sons because they feel like their sons trying to be too much of a man too early or something intimidates them or shit like that. So dads too sometimes be doing too much with their sons and trying to insert their dominance. Like I'm the man of this house. Like so, it just be a lot of things.
And I
But
don't-
That's
I
more
don't
like,
calling little boys little nigga. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like that just pisses me off. I hate seeing men do that.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
We got. Let's
Y'all
keep it
wanna do one
going.
more?
Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's try to go through. It's my turn. All right, so mine is I wanted to talk about this. Okay, y'all stay with me because I was trying to figure out a way to word this to where it sound right.
Oh God.
It's how your partner's friends see you, a reflection of the way your partner talks about you.
Yes.
So
Hold on, you gotta explain.
okay,
That to me.
so basically, you know how like you dealing with a girl and her friends may have an opinion on you, whether they don't like you or whatever. Matter of fact, fuck that, scratch that. You know how when we dealing with a hoe, how you dealing with a girl or whatever, and you end up not liking her friends and shit because of all the shit that she done said to you or told you about your friends or whatever. So let's put it another way. So your bitch, her homegirls, how they feel about you, is that because of the things that your girl done told this person or how she talks to you or how she vents about you? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's a product of that?
Yeah, most definitely. And that's why I'm a big advocate of if you're not leaving for real, or you shouldn't tell. Some things should stay between you and your partner.
Facts,
You
especially like
shouldn't
argument
tell-
shit.
Yeah, like you shouldn't tell your family and friends
Details.
every time y'all get into it or details. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga shook you up. I'm playing.
Especially if you're not gonna leave.
Yeah, but if you're not gonna leave because now you're causing havoc and they're not going to like the person that you're with. Now, some people, I'm a friend who I would give you the judgment, like my judgment. I would tell you like, bro, you need to leave her. She not good, whatever. But when she come back around, that's sis. I'm not getting in y'all shit. because I done been the toxic one in a toxic relationship going round and round and round again. You know what I'm saying? And I should have left. And I don't like when people starting to act funny. Like, I don't like that. It's not your business. You know what I'm saying? But I made it your business when I talked to you about it. So it's like, just be mindful of what you do and who you talk to people. Because, especially with women, y'all friends tend to judge and have feelings more.
That's what I was going to say. So for us, because we the men, because this is not something that I feel like men do. I feel like this is something that men experience with a girl. You know what I'm saying? So
I've had a homeboy who...
Well, yeah. But I don't feel like as men, we don't cross the line to where we get to talking crazy about shorty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your homegirl be calling a nigga, well, you know, but your homegirl be calling you a broke, dusty ass nigga or some shit, or like be talking down bad about your nigga. Or
you still fucking with Mr. Three Strokes?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
that shit get wicked.
So like from your perspective, it'll more so would be like when just you kind of confirming or denying, is that the case? Like, if your homegirl got all these issues, it's because we done sat and had these conversations and you be talking about that nigga like that.
No, for sure. So I have to disagree with you. Like, I'm not the type of person that feel like everything has to be private. Like, sometimes you need outside perspective. And that's where, like, okay, if you're my friend, damn, I should, like, if we really locked in like that, tell me if that nigga done shook you up or slapped your ass a couple times. So that when you with him in the future, I notice. So I'm not, I know I'm saying, because I have real life situations, you know, so it's like, even if you do, I'm just the type of friend, like, even if you decide to take him back, I'm gonna let you learn your lesson. Or, you know, like, you go through that motion. Like, I'm not gonna put too much of my opinion on it. But it definitely happens more with women. Like, we're gonna share our relationship and your friend's gonna have more of an opinion. I don't really experience too many men like, oh, I don't fuck with her because this is what you told me. But it does happen. I'm telling you, I've dated 2 men whose brothers have hated me. Like, just hated me so bad.
Yeah, it happens with men.
Wait, but it wasn't because they the person I was dating was talking to them. It's because they seen how in love their brother was with me. And they felt threatened by it.
That's more a jealousy thing.
Yeah, it was like a jealousy.
But okay.
2 of them.
Sounds gay to me.
Literally, like, I'm going to tell you.
Sounds weird.
Both brothers... Please mark that out.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about it off the camera.
Yes,
nah,
literally.
Mocha
Like,
don't be telling the whole story.
I know.
Like, it come out, she spit on both of them niggas.
I did throw hot grease on one, but like, hold on.
I did key their cars and their mothers,
and I kicked the toddler. But anywho,
shot a cat with a BB gun.
But listen, okay, I understand what you're saying. So I know you're saying like you disagree with me, but what I'm saying is you know who you can talk to. You have to know who you can talk to. If you know that a certain friend is not going to be able to handle it, that's not the friend to talk to. I don't care how close y'all are. Or if you know your sister don't play about you, that's not the person to talk to. You have to confide in somebody who's going to stay in their lane. Because now that's going to cause conflict in our relationship, because now you went and told confidential details to somebody who should not know certain things about that go on in our household, possibly our bedroom, our love life, our financial life, everything. Everybody shouldn't know everything.
But sometimes conflict is needed, because sometimes, bro, you need to leave that nigga.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I'm gonna be real, like, and I'm gonna say a personal situation, because it's us. Like, I was with somebody, and it wasn't until I called Diamond and you, literally, and I told y'all the situation that y'all was just like, sometimes you need people that's on your side, because they're like, fuck, you're the prize. Like, what the fuck? Of course, I didn't realize that until I called and was honest with y'all about what was going on. Because if I kept it in, like, okay, this, like, it just would have still been bullshit.
I feel like that's a little different, because we were already, because I had a conversation with you too, we were already seeing the warning signs without you having to say anything. So people was already trying to tell you something. I'm talking about when you're in a relationship with somebody that you know you're not going to leave, and it's not like a horrible thing. A lot of women go run their mouth to their friends about things that they should not.
Right, because I'm gonna hate that nigga forever.
Yeah, because like let's keep it 1K. Like in your situation, right? It was a time where we didn't say nothing, even though shit was looking whatchamacallit, because we knew it was still gonna be that. So in your mind, you already was like at a point to where like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? To where, and we reassured you, fuck that shit. And you right for feeling like fuck that shit. But if it was a situation to where like, let's take it out of that, because that's a scenario where you already leaning one way and we just supporting you and telling you why and whatever. But that's why what V was saying, like, it's in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could talk to your friends, but you don't need to be giving every last detail, because at the end of the day, these people this is your circle. These are the people who care about you. They not caring about your partner in your relationship. They caring about you. So once y'all fall out or whatever, and you still love this nigga, now you want to go. Is she gonna give you the best advice about your relationship and shit that can help you? Is she really gonna be feeding into that, knowing that she don't like the nigga because y'all got into a simple argument, some shit y'all got past? But when you and your nigga get over some shit, your people still feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they never gonna stop feeling some type of way. You might take that nigga back for cheating. Your grandma gonna bring up every year how that nigga cheated on you.
That's immature people though, because I'm gonna be real. Like, I felt some type of way about friends, dudes, but it's like once they're back with them and they're asking me real advice, I'm gonna give an unbiased advice, kind of like if you're gonna stay, just you gotta forget all that shit he did in the past. You gotta make that shit work, you know. So I do that sometimes.
But I'm coming from a place of I've been the boyfriend where you going and talking to your sister about everything we got going on and playing the victim and not telling her what you doing, story. But you telling her everything I'm doing, and now every time I come around, this girl acting like she got smoke with me, and it's to the point where I'm like, look, I'm probably not gonna come around no more because then I'm gonna be wrong if I say something out the way to your sister because she's being overly rude.
Being rude,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like. And my people don't do that. Like, whoever I confide in, they're not going to treat you differently. Because the type of stepper I am, I don't give a fuck if it's fuck you today, but if I'm back with you tomorrow, I'm going to check my people. Hey, y'all not finna treat her like that.
And I was just finna say, like, that shows that you done maintain a level of respect no matter what y'all going through. When you talking about her to your people, you kept that respect level. And when that person feel like they can disrespect you, it's because you've been being disrespected by your person to these people.
Okay, so I get the point you're making. Like, I feel like people aren't going to disrespect your partner unless you've allowed them or like you give them that opening.
And certain shit you just shouldn't tell until the relationship is done. Like, I'm not gonna tell my mama, yeah, ma, and she called you a pussy asshole until I'm really done.
Really.
Pussy ass bald head bitch.
Yeah, because I'd have been in a situation to where like I'm fucking with her and they're like, oh, this how like why your homegirl got so much smoke with me? And be like, wait, what this hoe just said? What she meant by this? And then it's like, okay, because then now with me, it's fuck that bitch forever now. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that hoe. Fuck that pussy hoe. I'm like, don't she be getting beat up behind me?
Yeah,
like she got something to say about us.
Oh my god,
like why your homegirl know I just lost my job?
Yeah, like don't she be getting beat up? Like her kid don't even wear no seatbelt.
No, for real. Like,
that hoe got exposed.
Niggas be messier than women. Like y'all be knowing everything about that.
Because y'all be telling them. Because it be like
because y'all be telling y'all friend business. So it's like you're listening to her.
Yeah, her baby 2 years old and never been in the car seat.
Right, exactly.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, because as soon as y'all fall out with y'all friends, y'all gonna tell everything. Like, but no, I just think, and I think women overshare. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's certain things like
keeping the bitches out of our ball game, and y'all friends be haters more than
as
ours.
Men. We not gonna go when you with a woman. You're not finna tell your homeboy about your bedroom life. Like that's your fucking woman. Now, a bitch you just sliding on, right? But I never be like whatever. But y'all will go tell another bitch all the.
Why business. You showing your friend our sex tapes?
Yeah, like why you?
I don't think I've ever done that. Like I ain't never showed a friend like.
But you done talked about some shit.
I'll say some stuff. Yeah.
Now you mad?
Once you know I got a beauty mark on the head of my dick,
right? Mr. Minute Man, like y'all, yeah. Now y'all telling. So that's why I be saying like certain things should stay confidential in a relationship. Certain things just shouldn't be said. But I understand what you're saying. If a nigga making you hit every wall in that motherfucking apartment, tell your people, man.
Like you definitely shouldn't be being isolated with your partner, like just like that. But like it gotta be some level of sacredness in your relationship.
I'm talking about real shit. Like you stand with this person. This is somebody who you don't feel like is horrible for you.
Nigga making you put your knees on rice and shit.
Right, yeah, nah.
Okay.
Let's get to some. You wanna do one more?
Okay, are whoopings effective? I'm sorry, I had to talk about
that. Oh yeah,
are whoopings effective? How do y'all feel about physical discipline? So, I mean, I can start it off. Who wants to start it off?
Go ahead, start off.
So I have a child, and like I'm just really against like whoopings. Like I've never taken like a belt or a shoe and hit my child or nothing like that. And she's almost 4. But like as a kid, like I definitely used to do like the little love taps, like especially when she was. Don't play with me, not like my baby. You lying. You lying. Okay. But no, like I like definitely like. You know, like cut it out, you know what I'm saying? Something with my hand, like a little tap. Yeah, but I ain't never just like, oh, let me go get this in. I don't know, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But it's like that's how I grew up. Like I grew up, my mama pulling my pants down, beating my ass with a belt, putting you through shit so you don't move. Like just
I feel like
horrible shit.
I'm in agreement with you.
That is crazy. But
wire hangers, irons, boiling water,
extension cords, bro. That was abuse. I don't care what nobody says.
No, that is. But I'm definitely in agreement with you. I feel like whoopings should be a very last resort. I feel like a lot of people just don't know how to communicate with their children, don't know how to talk to them. I would say like, and a lot of people try to discredit people who don't have kids. Like I don't have a kid, so they'll say whatever. But I was in the I helped raise my nephews and stuff like that. Like I done been around. It don't take rocket science. And it's like and I was a stepdad before. And it's just like, I just noticed people who scream at their kids and shit, like it don't really get nothing done. What I do admire about like y'all, like even being on the phone with y'all and stuff, I feel like y'all actually talk to y'all kids. I tell people you can't baby your kids. Like that screaming and baby talk is not effective. You got to talk to them like they are on your level.
You need to teach them a level of understanding.
Yeah, so they fucking understand.
And they appreciate that. Like kids, me and my cousin talk about this all the time, me and Chachi. Kids are smarter than you think. Like they appreciate when you like talk to them. Like, okay, because I know my baby will manipulate the fuck. Like if I'm really busy like getting ready for the podcast today, like I'm doing my makeup stuff, so I can't really give you attention right now. So she know like when she coming to me, I'm gonna be like kind of more passive. Like, okay, you can do whatever you want. You know, they're gonna take over that. Like, but if you sit and say like, hey, I need you to be patient. I'm busy right now, and you're distracting me. My daughter appreciates that so much more. She's like, huh, mommy, I'm distracting you. Like. They understand that more.
No, I definitely feel like, as somebody, I got whoopings when I was little, of course. But my son I ain't never whooped my son before. He don't even know, like, you know how people play like, oh, I'm gonna go get a belt. He don't know nothing about no fucking belt.
He's very well mannered.
And my son well mannered, but I feel like whoopings are a lazy style of parenting. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you teach your kid what the fuck they supposed to be doing, or like what's like right from wrong or whatever, and you have to instill that in them with words and conversations and shit, and teaching them values, you don't have to whoop your children. It's never a time that's gonna be really necessary. And then there's other form of physical punishment, like my son, when he had got in trouble in school or some shit, and I needed to, I made that nigga sit. I'm gonna take your game. I'm gonna make you sit on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga don't play by that game.
I got a nigga.
Oh, I hated that. Nah,
I seen my baby.
They call it invisible chair.
Sitting in the chair.
They used to do that at Wayman.
Yeah, make you sit in the chair or whatever.
Oh my boy,
I'm gonna do little shit like that or whatever.
My little chunky ass did not like that. I used to be crying.
Yeah, no, that shit. And my son thought it was a game at first, and then that shit getting tightened up. He like, ooh, shit. I'm like, yeah, it's fun, right? But like, it's ways that you can teach your children, but you have to implement these things in them when they're young and have to actually active parent. I feel like most people, anybody who was whooping their kids, I don't feel like they was still the most active parents. And by active, I don't mean like you in your child's life, you teaching them things. I'm talking about like you're a proactive parent. You're doing stuff. You making shit teachable moments.
And a lot of like the parents from our parents' generations, they was kind of just taking out their frustrations on us.
Yeah.
Like you had a long ass day at a job that you hate, you tired, you whatever, and the first thing you think is I'm gonna just go get my belt because that's the old school way. But honestly, if you just fucking talk to them, like I talk to my nephews, dog. Like even my younger nephew, he's such a smart kid, bro. Like I don't really believe in hitting other people's kids, but he is a child that because I've been in his life, I could discipline. I've never felt like I needed to hit him before. Because if you just talk to him, he's gonna understand. Yeah. And like even when I talk to him, like he's very honest with me. I love his honesty. I love how open he is. And sometimes then that's another thing. Like my nephew, you do gotta tell him shit. It's gonna take 5 times for him to get it through his head. But guess what? You was a child too, and you were developing too, and you have to have patience with them.
Yeah.
So patience goes a long way.
Yeah. Like, a lot of y'all just be impatient.
Yeah.
And so it's like you mad because you told your child to stop leaving water all over the sink every morning, and me just being observant after the 5th time I done said it this week. Now this nigga going above and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
And then you have to give them responsibility. So like my daughter, she likes to, for some reason, pull the tissue out and just throw it and it frustrates the fuck out of me. But I'm a patient person, so I'll be like, okay, you keep doing the same thing. Like now you have to clean it up. You're not getting your tablet until you clean it up. Sometimes you just gotta talk. And like I like what you were saying, like lazy parenting. Like that's what I see. Like if I see a person a mom who like she stay on her phone, like she just don't want to be bothered by her kid. So like the first time the kid like, mommy, I want this, or they don't try to go get something from the refrigerator by themselves and spill it. Now it's go get the spoon, go
stop
get the shoe.
letting them tablets raise y'all children.
Why don't you just take the time and say like, okay, my kid is trying to get my attention, and that's another thing. Like parents hate when their kids. I know when my daughter is trying to get attention, but they take it like black people. Oh, she just want attention. It's like it's a punishment. Like no, give them some of the attention. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
remember, even in school, like you don't learn some shit unless it's repeated.
Yeah, that's why we was doing that multiplication test. But no, like, and another thing, like when you're doing this, like you got to think about what you put into your child mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you take away their desire to be inquisitive, to be curious, like. You can really stifle your child's growth with the way you parent them and the way you like, because a lot of things can be teachable moments or whatever, and then they learn how to navigate, and then when they go into their own like, like you don't want your child to be scared to be themselves, be scared to be the spotlight, be scared to like really go to the next level in anything they do because they worried about being scrutinized or they can't make a mistake. If they ask you a question, it's a problem. If they, you know what I'm saying,
and you're
like
shutting them down. Like that was my experience. Like I got shut down a lot. Like my daughter talks a lot. I'd be so irritated. But you have to have patience. So you just have to talk with them too. And then like another thing, when it comes to kids or whatever, my only thing is like being too passive. Like I'm not an abusive parent. I'm not a whooping type of parent, but I'm kind of like too passive sometimes.
I will say I feel like there's a small percentage of kids that I'd be like, whoop they ass. Because I just be feeling like, no, it ain't no hope for little man.
No, my nephew,
I
done seen some.
Sometimes
nigga.
you be yeah. Sometimes the kid be like far off and like, but then it come down to at the same time, it's like
it might be something else there.
The kid is the product of the everybody. Like a kid is a sponge, so it's like at the same time, that's still on the parent.
You're doing what you
and
you're
doing what you allow.
I was gonna say like you have to be careful what you do in front of your children. Like you can't be mad because your child want to see what they pouring up shot in the caps because they seeing you doing every day, or they puffing on markers because they see you smoking. Like.
But you wanna know something? Like I've seen like kids whose parents cuss a lot, and like those are the kids who be like bitch saying little cuss words. Like it's about what you're doing. Like me, I don't curse. My daughter, you can't pay her to say a cuss word. Like you can throw candy in front of her, anything, she will not say a cuss word. Because I don't cuss in front of her. So it's about what you do in front of her.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait till she get old. I felt that way about Zai too. He wouldn't curse in front of us until you walk past his room and he like, your mama, bitch. He like, nigga, you talk like that.
No, I've never.
But that's
I
a
be
respect.
begging her. My teacher.
What?
She'll be curse. Curse me the fuck out now.
Say
fuck them hoes.
Stick the middle finger.
No, that's good. And it's a respect thing, like, because some people have such a respect for their parents. Like, I didn't do certain shit in front of my parents. I remember my mom first found out I cursed. My sister, she left a voicemail on my mama's machine. I didn't know, and I was cursing. Like, you fat bitch.
All in the
my mama came home and whooped my ass. She was like, I cannot believe my baby talk like that. So yeah, it's a respect thing, and like, just watch what you do in front of your kids. Stop being so impatient. Talk to them like they're adults and they have intellect, and get your kids checked.
Yeah.
Cause
some of them bad kids, we know what it is.
Yeah.
It could be ADHD. It could be Asperger's.
Yeah, Asperger's. Amanda Seals autism.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby. My daughter is just so precious.
Like, no, y'all
she's
really
annoying, but she's so
precious. I really like I'm gonna be honest, y'all wouldn't be allowed in my house with y'all kids if they aggravated.
Yeah.
I'm just being for real. I do not like bad kids.
My daughter just standoffish, but she not bad. Like she's just gonna be looking at you kind of crazy.
And like I say this too though, like you can't just be somebody who don't whoop your kids. You still got to be an active parent. You just got to find better ways to like teach them and discipline them. You know,
I feel like it should be a last resort.
What are other ways to discipline? I'm asking for myself. If you're not a whooping parent, because like even when I start getting frustrated to where I want to yell, it's like yelling is not effective either.
I don't know, like me, because like I'm one of those parents. Like I guess you could say like gentle parent, but I also don't fucking play. Yeah. Everybody know I don't play.
When
you know
they hear the sternness in your voice, I be hearing you.
Yeah, because like I don't gotta do too much with my son.
I feel like it's different for me.
Yeah, because I'm a man. Yeah, so like
because like when you get that bass in your voice,
because like even with my BM, like I had to tell her like you got to figure out what works for you because she used to call me every time he did something. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like you kind of got to establish that. So like me, like with my son, like if he doing some shit that's just like all right, nigga, tighten the fuck up, I'll flick him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Or, but I haven't did that so long because he older now. But what you like? You like the game or some shit? All right, if you do this, you can. I always tell my son, there's actions and there's consequences. You know what I'm saying? You know what the rules is in this house, so you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you the freedom so you learn. So you actually learn and you got discernment and you gonna make the decisions on your own. Do what you do. And then whatever the fuck you do is consequences. So just kind of giving them that balance and letting them make decisions themselves, I feel like that's a good form of discipline.
I did that the other day. Like I took her tablet and I told her like, since you did this, you got 3 hours no tablet. And I was like, mommy please, mommy.
And she'll tighten that shit'll tighten their ass up.
And I'm like, when you don't beat them, what I've seen is when they're not used to getting whoopings, the threat of a whooping sometimes is effective. Like my nephew, when I get tired of talking to him, I be like, next time I say I'm gonna punch you in your arm, and then he tighten up.
Yeah, I be telling my son, I'm like, I'm like, I done told you 3 times. I be like, that's my last time talking. I said, now I ain't talking no more. I'm leading with flicks.
My grandma, my grandma never beat me. She used to always threaten us with Mr. Brown. She had a big brown belt, and she named him Mr. Brown. And when we act up, she'd be like, I'm finna go get Mr. Brown. And sometimes she'll pull the belt out, but she never used to beat. Like my grandma not a beater. She never used to beat us.
She not a beater.
I think I'm so traumatized by whoopings. Like I can literally, you can go in my house and won't find a belt. It's no belts in my house.
My mom used to whoop our ass. No belts. My mom and my daddy, but
all right, let's get away from the trauma. So let's we like an hour and 40. We an hour and 48. Okay. So like let's just go ahead and
damn.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
That was good though.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Let me find it. Okay, so for shout out or rock out, the first one we have is, hey y'all, at first I want to congratulate y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing in the city. We love y'all content. Keep going up.
Straight up.
Now I need y'all advice. There's this guy who's been pursuing me. I'm starting to like him. The issue is that he's my ex-boyfriend's friend. My ex broke up with me 6 years ago after I confronted him for cheating. We were together for 4 years before that. He went on to date the girl he cheated on me with. I have no communication with him whatsoever. He and the guy I'm interested in were close friends, but had a falling out, so they're not as close now. Should I continue dating my ex's friend?
It sounds like you in this for the wrong reasons.
Like she's trying to get back?
Yeah.
I don't think it sounds like that.
I say rock out because I've been in that exact situation.
I feel like you should rock out. Like,
but let me
this was you who wrote in?
No, I didn't write in, but I've been in that situation. Like me and an ex, like a far, like one of the first exes type shit. It was one of her friends. They were friends, and then they fell out or whatever. And then me and that ex fell out, like we not coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? So a year or two later, after our last falling out, me and that girl did whatever, and she did feel a little bad about it. But it's like y'all haven't talked in years. And I just felt like I don't owe her no loyalty because we don't talk no more.
Was there any creep intention from you, like creeping her?
No.
Okay, I feel like if there's no creep, you cap. I feel like if there's no creep intention, it's okay. Like, cause she said they're not, the guy and him is not close anymore, and she hasn't talked to him in 6 years. The nigga cheated on her and went with the bitch she cheated with. Like,
if him and the guy was still friends, that's creep.
That's different, but they fell out. So
yeah. I say rock out. Of course, you know, maybe have a conversation with the nigga, like, so you can feel more comfortable. But definitely rock out. But your intentions sound like you still, it's a level to like get back in there, but you don't want it to come across as that. Like, you don't want to look pressed, but you do, like, it is a little bit of get back there.
I'm not gonna lie, it do be some get back there.
Yeah.
I'm not for fucking, like, I've never been in a situation where a guy that I've dated, I've messed with his friend or something. I've just never been in that situation.
But that's different. We're talking about 6 years.
But 6 years, it's like, I'm not really gonna think about that.
That sounds like some young shit. Like,
I've had,
if you ain't moved on to 6 years, it's something more there.
I don't want to stray the conversation over else, so I'm gonna let that go.
But then again, I ain't gonna lie. From the friend point of view, like, yeah, like if I ain't talked to K3 in 6 years, and then I see him pop out with my old bitch, I'm gonna be like,
yeah, like, it's,
ooh, that nigga.
Yeah, like, definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Let's really talk about it. Like, is it really gonna be smoke? Like, think about your emotions.
Oh no,
it can't be smoke. You just gonna feel away.
But that's the end of the friendship between niggas. Cause let's be real, bro. Like, we know, like, as niggas, like, it's a rule, it's an unwritten rule amongst niggas. Like, you can't fuck with a nigga ex.
Yeah.
Oh, that gets us into the next one.
Yeah, you can't fuck with a nigga ex.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking from,
no matter how long, a nigga ex girlfriend, no.
No, I'm speaking from. We haven't been friends in 6 years.
So this friend will be shot out.
But she didn't say that. She said that they friendship has fallen off. But they had a fallout, so they not as close as they was. She didn't say that they're not friends no more. But that right there, they may like not talk anymore, but they still cool. But that right there, that's the end of the friendship between the niggas.
Like, I'm saying the nigga got right to have smoke with his friend.
Yeah.
No, they're not gonna be friends no more after that. Yeah, you can't be friends no more after that.
Like, I could do it to you. Like, I could date your friend.
Yeah, because I can't see none of my friends going to fuck with like one of my exes.
Yeah, nah, that's shicey. That's shicey.
Let's go to the next one.
What's up, y'all? I'm just writing in with the story time. I don't want advice because I already did what I felt was right. So boom, my friend done fucked my baby daddy and on my couch in my house. I found out because he was bragging about it to friends. Jesus Christ. And one of them felt obligated to tell me.
You just don't get it, do you?
You don't get tired of this shit?
You don't get tired of this shit? Don't you get tired of this shit?
Oh my God.
What you want from me?
It was me, y'all. It was me. Nah,
when confronted, they both lied their ass off. But it's video proof. How would y'all handle the situation? Because I beat the fuck out that hoe.
Yeah, no.
I would have beat the fuck out that hoe too.
Ain't no other way to handle it. Like that's where like it's levels of disrespect with cheating.
All right, so we not giving you no advice on that. We gonna move to the next one.
I would beat the fuck out that hoe. I feel like
no, it's definitely shot out. No, I'm not gonna speak on it, but it's the levels of disrespect when it comes to cheating. Like, it's already shiesty when it's cheating, but doing anything in a house where we both lay our head at and shit.
It's her friend.
Why are you there?
On the couch?
And friends messing with friends and that shit.
Nah, definitely rock out. You did your big one already. You got it. You won.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
rock out.
Rock out.
You funny as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Paid N Bazed plays. So today, y'all, you know, oh my God, Mo. I don't even know what to say. All right, so like, I want to talk about male R&B. We just had Bryson drop his album a couple weeks ago. Okay. I don't know if y'all checked that out yet. And then Party just dropped on Friday.
I ain't listened to
That's crazy.
That Party Next Door album, I fuck with it. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm definitely going. You know, make love to a woman I barely care about off that. So, wow. I just want to ask y'all, like, how do y'all feel about the state of male R&B? Because we all like R&B heads, we all lovey-dovey ass people or whatever. And I was having a conversation about how I feel like we don't have any crooners no more in R&B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas who like just sing about love. You're not gonna get no Avants or no, you know what I'm saying? Like them type motherfuckers no more. It seems like all our R&B artists now are like toxic, and that's what's selling. So like, why do y'all feel that is?
I think it's just more so about the state of the world. Like when it comes to R&B, rhythm and blues, like you got to think about it. Okay, I'm gonna take this on a whole nother level. Like frequencies, like
oh God,
energy. Okay, so what is the world on right now? Everybody's on toxic shit. We're not like how when back in the 80s and 90s people were on some different type of time. That's what they were singing about. They were singing about love and all of this. Now you have niggas pretty much singing like, okay, I'll fuck you, but I ain't gonna never love you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like their vocals are still there, like Brent Faiyaz, you know, Tory Lanez, and you know, Party, and all of them people, like, you're good artists, but I think they're just going with the state of the world right now. Like, everybody want to be toxic and on bullshit. So guess what's gonna sell?
Yeah, and I don't think that's just the men. I think that's the women too, but I feel like we still have those sprinkles of women who will sing about love, but it's hard to find it with the men. Like, and honestly, it ain't too many men that's like, to me, at this state of R&B that I'm like big fans of. Like, I feel like we have like Brent is definitely one. Lucky Day. I feel like there's people there, but I don't know. It just don't do it for me.
I feel like with the girls, their talent level, the girls is just running shit. You know what I'm saying? R&B wise. But with the men, I feel like when it's plenty of women that when they drop, like Snorelegger drop, I'm listening to it. Summer drop, I'm listening to it. SZA drop, I'm listening to it. Cleo drop, I'm listening to all these motherfuckers first date. You know what I'm saying? But like with the men, not at Tory, because Tory Lanez for me was like the number one like R&B nigga. At the time, you know what I'm saying. But for me, if a man drop, if like men that drop and I'm gonna listen to their shit, it's like it's party. Even Bryson, he done put out some garbage for the last 10 years until this one. So I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like. So it's like it's party, it's the weekend, and like Cyari the Kid. Really, like nobody else when they drop, I'm gonna just be like probably Majid Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, I feel like there are other artists out there like that, like they have good music. They just don't.
They just
have
not big.
exposure.
They don't pop the same way.
Yeah.
But it's like, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, why is that? But then Tank did say something to where he said R&B has changed because the rappers start doing melodies. You know what I'm saying? And those sound a little better. So like, it's almost like they kind of overshadow R&B to where like the R&B artists had to start going over to that type of sound, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of changed. Just how like Usher said T-Pain ruined R&B, they say the melodic niggas have did the same thing.
And I wanna hit on that too. I just want to give Tank his flowers. Like, Tank is one of the most talented men in the industry. A lot of people don't like to give him his flowers, and he has kept up into all of these different like time periods. He always makes a hit. Like, you can go on the radio and Tank gonna have a radio hit, and he do it every few years. Like he keeps up, and his pen go crazy, and his vocals is crazy. So I fuck with Tank. Yeah, no, and he makes music that all generations can like. I feel like a lot of the older guys, like, it'd be hard to relate to some of their music when they're trying to put it out or whatever. You okay?
She trying to show her nails.
But you don't like what I'm saying today? But I really fuck with Tank. Like, I like to give Tank his flowers. And somebody else who I wish, like a male R&B artist who I wish would have continued their music would be Jamie Foxx. Because I feel like Jamie Foxx has like a slapper with that one album he put out, Unpredictable. Like, that's a no skips.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
dang. I haven't thought about that
But
in a long time.
even with Jamie Foxx though, he would still be like the old guard. Like, I feel like, cause like, let's think about it though. Like a nigga like YK Osiris, right? YK Osiris makes that type of music from back then, like that lovey-dovey ass music type shit. But let's be real.
You think so?
They not biting.
Yeah, that shit don't really sell on our side the same type of way. You know what I mean?
Everybody want to be hard as fuck.
But you know what I also think it is? I think it's that with our generation now, like, the men are more open to a lot of shit. So like, if we want to hear that shit, we just go listen to Summer. Like, niggas love Summer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or
like,
we listen to the old school shit.
Yeah, or we listen to the old school shit. So it's like room for everybody.
Women be saying like they want men to beg in music again, but it's like, do you really?
Yes, we do.
Well, if that's the case,
You want us to beg in music, but don't pay you no mind in real life.
Yeah. If that's the case, women need to tighten up too, because I miss the women. Faith Evans says she get down on her knees, begging a nigga please, saying she's so sorry.
Yeah, what happened to cater to you?
Yeah, but I was just gonna say that too. Yeah. I was just gonna be like, are women catering to men nowadays? Now
a bitch ain't time I do rag.
But I feel like they are, like, in certain ways. Like,
why is everything you can keep that nigga? What happened to the boy is mine? Why y'all don't fight over us no more? Like, what's up?
What happened to the competition? What happened to Barbara and Shirley?
Yeah.
Fighting over a boy is crazy.
No,
like,
it's
you just
not.
gonna look like a pygmy.
You gotta listen
Like,
to the
they
old
literally
school
gonna-
women.
They
Yeah,
gonna,
Dumb was the woman who was put up.
Nah, but some songs
You gotta fight over dick.
Like, I
baby.
ain't gonna lie, Boys to Men, they lost me on the end of the road. He's, baby, I remember all those nights you ran out on me with that other guy. And that bitch, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
I don't care, baby. Just come back
you
home.
know a man really
Mr.
love
No
you
Bitches.
if you cheat and a man still want to be with you.
Yeah,
When
no.
you done had
I
other dicks and he
just-
still want to be with you, that nigga
I
love
just
you.
told somebody.
I'm not gonna care. If it's a
I'm
couple
gonna.
niggas out there.
I'm
that
gonna.
don't
No,
care.
it's not.
You
It's
are-
way more than a couple. A lot of niggas stay after they get cheated on. I'm just gonna be
Yeah, we
honest.
just don't make it
It's
public
not
like the women do.
Right.
The women be like, he cheated on me, y'all.
Yeah,
Can y'all believe this shit? Be like, you
let's be
embarrassing
real.
me.
Beyonce, like you,
It's like, you
really,
told everybody, bitch.
Nobody would have known you got cheated on if you didn't say nothing. B.
Yeah, it'd be like, I hate when women be like, oh, you like, stop acting like cheating is so embarrassing because you be the one who go to tell the world.
Yeah.
It would have just between 3 people.
Y'all think
Yeah.
Beyonce fucked back and cheated back?
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
She seems like a good woman.
Please.
Because at the end of the day, you just hurt yourself.
Yeah, and it's like, who's gonna fuck Beyonce and not say anything, unless they sound like.
Unless they
Somebody
still,
she paying
unless I'm
for it.
still fucking. All right, so let's. That was good for Paid N Bazed. I just want to touch on male R&B. But y'all tap into the Party album because it's real good.
I need to check it out.
I want to get y'all.
Every time
opinion on
y'all
that
post that shit, I be thinking it's like porn.
shit. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, so let's get into hygiene tips
of the
real
day.
quick, man.
I'll start. You're not the only one.
You was funny. Oh, okay. Oh, I did see you getting your.
Yeah, I got my
petty.
feet done too. I got me a one of them rags, one of them. I ain't get the gloves.
You
but I got
doing
me
the
a-
boomerang and posting it was real sassy. You know how girls be doing the look.
Yeah,
You know, you
He
really
had
sound like a hater right
man,
now.
so he had a little mojito and shit.
Yeah, he was like,
I found me a new nail place. They got slushies, wine, whatever. I'm not coming back. It's okay.
He's about not coming back.
But I gotta tell you
I was
something.
going to Nail Boulevard, down Southside Boulevard.
No free promo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I like this place. I'm gonna go to them. And they cheaper than my old place, but they do way more. Like I fuck with them. So yeah, all of that. I've been into I did some oil pulling. I'm looking real greased up, real good today. My smile look good.
Yeah, the ladies was on you on live today.
Mm-hmm.
They been beating your block down.
I know.
Type shit.
Good thing I'm a black man. I'm a faithful black man.
Who you faithful to?
Oh
like,
Lord,
Faithful to the Lord.
she ain't made it up here yet.
pretending like you got a woman is crazy.
No, I'm in a relationship with God.
The Most High. All right,
Dang,
well,
real question.
some crazy
That's
shit.
really real. Do y'all feel like if y'all were to get in a relationship, me too, like with the business or whatever, do y'all feel like, especially with the way the people, I'm just going off the way the people be acting with y'all, like they be so interested in Paid N Bazed, they need a stamp of approval, like
From who?
approval, like me.
You lost your fucking mind.
We ain't letting
Because you
pick
gonna
the
deny
bitch.
everybody.
Yeah, we ain't letting you pick the bitch.
Right.
She gotta let you put your heels on her neck in order for
Right.
y'all to be cool.
Listen, bitch. Let me tell you how this is gonna go.
She got her leg up on her neck against the wall.
And as long as you stick to those rules, you don't have any problems.
Whenever I call, they answer.
She gonna walk in
Y'all
this bitch.
funny.
Everybody clear out the motherfucking studio, please. Look, you know what she got in her bag now.
Yeah, a little, yeah. Nah, what I'm finna say,
Dang.
yeah, no, you're not getting a stamp approval.
Yeah.
For sure, nah.
Cause you ain't
feel like
listen.
my
You ain't
man
listen. You ain't listen to our approval.
Yeah, but
I feel
yeah.
like my man would need y'all stamp a little bit because like I can't tell a lot about that relationship I did. And I was like peeping
And you
what
still
y'all was
did what
saying.
you wanted to do.
But I was
Yeah.
peeping what y'all was saying, so like y'all not approving the energy came across.
I
told
think you should be definitely be like best friends with our ladies though.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Please.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so let's
Mocha, like,
clip that up.
y'all really don't know. Like, for some people, she give niggas a lot of
flack.
smoke.
Yeah, don't let Mocha not like a
Yeah.
bitch. Oh Lord,
Don't do that because everybody love me. All my
Cause
bitches love me. They
cause
don't
she
watch
haven't
this
like one of mine.
you don't be
and
loving them though.
I really don't.
She ain't like one of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a facade.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put that out there.
But no. So give us a hygiene tip so we can be done with
So
the
like
episode.
it's allergy season, lots of mucus and stuff like that. So some things that help with that is like celery juice. Like taking the juice from the celery things, like it's been helping clear me up. Onions as well.
What naturalist nigga you talking to now? What naturalist nigga you talking
So
to?
you ain't got no
TikTok.
juicer.
This TikTok, yes I do. Not a juicer. Like okay, this is what I do. I use the blender, and then it's a thing called a cheesecloth. Where you like
So why would I
strain
just
it.
say you ain't got no juicer?
Because
You
it's like it's a way to it's a way to juice it without the juicer.
Oh,
it's like a
cheesecloth.
blender in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cheesecloth.
yeah.
So that's my juicer.
Oh, that's the real.
Yeah, the real deal.
That's too and too much. Just get juice.
Yeah. But yeah,
I have juicer and broken.
so that's your hygiene tip,
Yeah,
the
that's
juice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, for me, I say fellas get y'all a little nose trimmer or something. Yeah, just get y'all a little nose trimmer. It helps. So
I never nose trimmed. Can you tell?
You must have peed what I peed. We'll talk about it though.
My nose hairs?
No.
Oh. I've never trimmed my nose hairs. So like
I don't think mine's get long. I be having to go up in
Do you
there.
see mine?
Cause they hold
No.
boogers.
yeah, they do. Like as a man, it's gonna hold your boogers, but like but you got like high nostrils too. But nah, like you don't
Let me
have really like nose hairs like that.
Yeah, see, you got high nostrils, so it's hard to look.
Yeah. And for mine, like I don't really have to do it because mine kind of go that way, but I do it anyway because I don't never want to I don't never want to accidentally have a booger. You know, a lot of people feel weird about
I got a
telling you
little
you have a
snub
booger.
nose. So yeah, but tell
Your
me
nose so little.
my nose.
But yeah, it's been real. Let's,
All right, yours ain't the biggest, baby.
He got the biggest nose.
Oh yeah, nah.
You got your
K3 in this bitch.
that's how I be putting my face in butt.
Look, K3 in this bitch. Like, this shit big.
nose.
I mean,
Who knows?
yeah.
Anywho,
Now I've always been told I have a button.
did you
nose.
just say you put your face in butt?
Yeah, I put my nose right on below.
Oh.
Why is
Lord.
that unbelievable?
I'm glad I got a small nose. Then.
Yeah,
I don't want my nose right on the booty hole.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you just gotta get a little nuzzle.
He be in there fucking it with his nose.
I give it like a little nuzzle, like a little,
Ugh.
you know, like a little Eskimo kiss.
I know you be riding home with the smell still on there.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep this right here.
Ugh. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it always get trapped up in there.
Yeah, I keep this one because
like little white.
Yeah, so I can lick it when
Some
I like.
little almond milk.
Nah,
I
that's
ain't
what she
doing
tastes
that.
like.
And did y'all know nail techs can smell everything that you've been doing with your nails? Like
They smell your hands?
I went to the pool and did a photo shoot. Yeah, but when my nail tech was doing my nails,
Chlorine. Yeah.
she was like, "I smell all the chlorine in your nails." I was like, "How do you smell the chlorine?" She's like, "You've been to the pool." He's like, "I was in the pool a week ago." But for some reason, when they're drilling, they can smell it. And I was asking her, I was like, "Can you smell this often?" She was like, "Yeah, I know when girls be playing with their pussy before they come and everything."
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
"Dang."
That's crazy.
All right, let's end the episode, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? I was like, dang. I was like, damn.
See, I would have assumed wrong because I feel like semen smell like chlorine. So I would have thought you was doing like hand jobs or something.
No, I was in the
We
pool.
got to end the episode. So.
I did a photo shoot. You can see the proof on my page.
Oh, I know. I know. He like, they are shot out this one. No, I want to know what nail tech. How does she know if somebody playing with their
Shout out
pussy?
to Poison Acrylics. She know if y'all playing with y'all coochie or not.
Yeah.
But that's my nail tech, y'all see.
Oh yeah, she snapped on the nail.
Oh yeah, shout out Poison.
And shout out all the nail techs that's tapping into the Paid N Bazed challenge. If you do Paid N Bazed nails and you tag us in the pod page, we're gonna post them.
Y'all
You know
see
what
the
I'm
palm
saying?
tree, the money.
See whose is the best. We got 2 contestants so far. We're gonna post both and let
won?
y'all vote. We're gonna post both and let them vote.
Who you think won?
So this has been a great episode. I want to thank y'all.
That's how I vote. This is my dog.
Yeah.
I gotta look at both again. Anywho,
You better, nigga. All right, let's get to it. Let's sign out, bro.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
Come on, sign us out, bro.
I don't know y'all ass. Let me see.
I don't know why.
Sign us out.
Y'all
like-
got it today.
Nah.
What's your timestamp that?
It's your turn.
What are you talking? What else is in my world? The only people in my world is God. You tweaking. Anywho.
I already tell bitches Mocha come first.
Like, I'm already. You damn.
I don't know what they talking about. It's your boy Lil QB.
And this your man K3.
And it's me, Mocha Banks, the main character, bitch.
This is Paid N Bazed.
Paid N Bazed. Oh my God.
It's Paid N Bazed, hell. Get money and wash your ass out.